Hold on 1 second for me, y'all, because my phone is not charging. Let me take it off of here. Out. Okay, charging. Yeah, man. So yesterday I went live 5 hours. I told you I did not need to go to sleep. I went live again, just to be like, yo, y'all don't even understand. Like I used to want to be Malcolm X's son. Like I will marry Malcolm X's daughter. Like Dr. Sebi was Malcolm X's friend, and I'm going live for Dr. Sebi and Malcolm X Day with the Dr. Sebi shirt on, because that's Malcolm X's friend, okay? And you know, what I mean, shout out his daughter or whatnot. I was talking about how like I think some of the people like I think it was Muhammad Ali or Malcolm X's daughter that like they're not a part of the like Nation of Islam, you know. Like I'm pretty sure it was Muhammad Ali I was thinking about, and I'm like, yo, y'all niggas was supposed to be getting on that. Like, y'all was sleeping on that Malcolm X daughter? What? Y'all lame. Like, man, hold on 1 second for me because I can't find my smokes. Oh, hold on 1 second. I don't know where they are. Give me a second. Let me get my smokes real quick. I'll be right back. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, man. Yesterday during the live stream, man, because I'm live on multiple platforms. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure the chat room is on. Chat room is all for all messages. It's open. My enemies, my challenges, y'all free to come into the live and talk. And I seen what you posted using the N word again. You keep using the N word. I think you're talking about me again. Watch your mouth with your crooked teeth, you biatch. these these boys over there talking double talking sideways. Watch your mouth. Saying the N word like that when you're supposed to say niggas. Niggas means royalty. Why are people in the community calling y'all niggas? Why would they do that to you? That's racist. That's bigotry or some shit like that. I don't know. I need more education. At least I can admit that. Like, ouch. I need therapy. I'm told y'all I'm over here on the dragon's blood. Like, I gotta meditate. Like, going through it right now. Y'all know the police tortured me, starved me. Like they did so much. They injected me with stuff. And when I get out, I had to deal with this little weird demon guy. And y'all brought him up in the live stream last night. They call him Rodney the Great or whatever. And he used to be a normal person, but now he walks around. I call him Atlanta Zombie Boy. Drinking on Mui Clay. And that's, is that Mui Clay? Yeah, that's Mui Clay right there. The energy Dr. Sebi from Dr. Sebi Cell Food. And then I'm drinking on yerba mate too. I got yerba mate chilled with lime, and Mui Clay is just plain room temperature. Yeah, so yesterday we started playing Rodney, and I started showing y'all that Rodney lied on me. He said nobody ever beat him up. He said he burnt his lip on some pizza. But he got on social media and told all y'all that I beat him up and that I chased him down the street with a machete, and I didn't even have a machete. I just got my machete. So I had a machete years ago before I ever knew him, but that meant he must have been on my Instagram looking at my Instagram and knew I had a machete. So I lost that machete. I had to get a new machete. So anywhere it goes, this man told everybody I was chasing him down the street with a machete. Rodney the Great, this guy, he goes around naked in Atlanta, covered in body oil and perfume, and everybody gives him money. He on this video alone, he got 156,000 views. He has Cash App and Instagram, and people give him money. You know, this man took out a wad of money, like $2,000 one day, and started counting it in my face one day. Rodney was jealous of me because people was giving me compliments and started being nice to me and giving me stuff, clothes and food and stuff. And I would give him the food and tell him I couldn't eat it because I was vegan. So Rodney started calling the police on me and making up stories and lying and snitching and just being a little demon. Like, I don't know if he's stalking me. Okay, hold up. You said you about to retire. Oh, so Satan is in the chat room right now. This is crazy. Y'all need to stop, man. There's somebody in the chat room right now named Satan. Now, I don't know who Satan is because God didn't create Satan. So that's a made up character. But let's just, God made angels. So I don't know what y'all done did with that angel. But the Satan character said that they retiring. They said hell is too much work. They said they want to do some gardening and maybe pick up ball or yoga. What is y'all talking about on Malcolm X Day, y'all? Don't start that shit up in here in the chat room. Y'all stop because somebody was in the chat yesterday saying stuff, and I told y'all, "What's up, bro? What's up, Fire? Hey, look, somebody was in the chat room making up stuff. I said, don't make up stuff about red pill and blue pill and all that. Like, I just saw them saying the N word to like on Instagram. I'm like, why y'all saying y'all not using niggas? Y'all supposed to be using niggas, not nigga. Niggas mean royalty, I thought. That's what y'all told us. So why are y'all calling Umar Johnson red pill? Y'all calling people the N word in a derogatory manner. That's a racial epithet. I learned that word from Roland Martin, and I don't even like Roland Martin. But even he know that you're not supposed to be going around saying that in social media. We done Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all them fought so they could stop calling this the N word, and we got found out that you could be a niggas, meaning royalty, and y'all still using the NIGGA in 2025, y'all. I told y'all they scoundrels and they be lying through their crooked teeth. Then they went and got gold teeth on their crooked teeth. But I wanted to play Rodney some more because I found another interview and Rodney is he's exposing himself. And, I knew he was crazy on something. He said he ate some pizza and his lip got burnt up. So I didn't put no hands on him, just like I told you. Rodney said nobody ever touched him or ever beat him up. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all don't drink coffee, drink yerba mate. You can get roasted or fresh green from Mate Factory. I'm not getting paid to tell you this. Okay? Don't drink coffee. And then what kind of water are you using? You want spring water, not distilled water, not tap water with chemicals called alkaline water. You don't want that. Okay? If you in jail, I guess if you on a plantation, I guess. Because that's what they was talking about. Thinking about Negroes on a plantation or something. I'm like, what? Y'all sit up here and act like y'all on some Dragon Ball Z time and won't stand up for yourself like a man and box and tell the truth. I thought about it. I was like, see, he tried to say that I backed out of the boxing match. No. What I said is, since you won't box and since you won't debate, I'm going to debate somebody else and beat up somebody else in a boxing ring. That's what I said. I did not say that I tap out or give up on the boxing match. I said I have to give up because I can't make you fight if you won't get in the boxing ring. That's what I said. I can't make you. I'm the winner. If you tap out, I won. I'm the champion. I done beat all these people with invisible punches. I didn't have to punch one punch and beat all of them. Ain't that amazing? God must have been fighting my battles for me or something. I don't know. God is mysterious like that. It must have been the angels out there whooping them Satans. That's why I say nothing here talking that junk now. Because them angels was jumping on y'all. What up with you? Yeah, I'm live on Facebook and YouTube right now, bro. About to blaze it up one time. We doing concentrate. Now I'm about to play Malcolm X's last speech in a minute because I was actually woken up playing a Malcolm X movie. I'm playing, you know what I mean? Because people don't know. Like I didn't even know growing up that Denzel had played Malcolm X for years before they actually did the movie. He was in the play. So I'm like, whoa, like Denzel was really committed to promoting Malcolm X and supporting Malcolm X. And then even I think they had to pay for some of the movie because the movie studios didn't want to really produce the movie or something like that, you know? Yeah, burn Babylon. I was at Malcolm X Festival. We said burn Babylon. I'm the only one out there talking about burning Babylon. I didn't hear them. Somebody else could have said it before me. I don't want nobody getting mad at me. But I'm about to play this naked zombie man named Rodney the Great, bro. He been stalking me, and he lives in a porta potty, and he be telling everybody he got a mansion. He live with his dad. I ain't never seen his dad. I don't think his dad in his life. It's some weird guy that be showing up, lurking around him and stuff. But this man get thousands of views. He walk around the city butt naked, pretty much, with flip flops on, looking dirty. But he be having like a bag full of Jordans and Air Maxes and Gucci and Jordan outfits and all kind of stuff people be giving him. But he like to act like he broke and homeless because he's a scammer. And he's such a scammer that he got mad at me just trying to come up in the neighborhood and look for jobs and stuff. I started painting houses too. He said, "Oh, he paint houses." I was painting houses. My boss was on some drugs or something, so I quit. You know what I mean? Maybe he worked with that same boss. I don't know. I'm not gonna say his name. He know who he is.
So, did you go to high school?
Yes, sir.
What school, man?
I went to Manual Jackson Southwest Protection, Martin Luther King, and basically all together. Fourth in high school.
Okay, man.
The
Shout
boy
out
went to
all
Martin
those
Luther King
participants.
High School. You wouldn't have had even realized that this man went to Martin Luther King High School. Because in Atlanta, we got stuff like Imhotep, where you can go to a school named Imhotep. That's why I exposed Billy Carson and some of these fools on the internet teaching y'all about Thoth and the Emerald Tablets and the Anunnaki. Wait for them to bring up the Palladians. Those are white people that time traveled in spaceships, and they kind of look like Star Trek characters or something. They're pretty much Star Trek characters that they believe taught the Anunnaki and the Egyptians or something. I don't know. So that's where it goes to some white supremacy stuff like, oh, white people are really superior and taught you Negroes. And because they got spaceships now, it's very believable that they will invent time travel in some kind of way, do that. Like maybe they did time travel and go and teach the ancient people and then mess up the timeline by bringing fire to them too early or something. Like maybe they did. Like, and if they did, maybe y'all should stop. But I don't believe that that's true. I believe it's some bullshit and it's racism because they don't want you to know about Native American culture. They don't want you to know about African culture and indigenous black culture all over the world. They just found some pyramids in America that's like older than everything. Just found them. Now, they probably had them for 20 years and didn't tell us. You know what I mean? It's just, or they probably knew it was there and still ain't tell us, or it wasn't big or something. But now we know it in 2025. They got documentaries and stuff. They showing everything, man. So let me play Rodney real quick. This is a stalker I had in the community, and he's out here acting like a victim and helpless. But if you go and look at his Instagram, he used to be a player. He looked like a scammer. And it's like he pretty much seemed like some conscious person or a cult person got him into some weird knowledge and got him spaced out. Now he's gonna admit that in college he was partying. And then we're gonna play Malcolm X,
Alex,
okay?
that's the one on Memorial, right?
Yes, sir. Right down the street, right there, like on the drive, right there, like on the groceries.
Oh, that's by Rainbow Park Church.
Yes, sir.
That's the church I grew up in, man.
Oh, for real?
That gym is literally, I grew up in that gym, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I get it.
Smoking
Okay,
basil,
you
dog.
around here, man. I mean, yeah.
I went to Mexican Arts Academy when I was in 12th grade. I went to Martin Luther King in 11th. Southwest Family, 10th, I made a test.
So for Malcolm X Day, I didn't know that Martin Luther King was gonna get brought up today because you know that Dr. Sebi was Malcolm X's friend, and then Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was gonna work together and create an organization that me and you could join right now and be a part of, and be doing some Wakanda revolutionary stuff for sure. I just couldn't imagine like if Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, and Prince was all still here right now. What? What kind of world will we be in? Like I want to create like a comic book of like a parallel universe, like where everything went right and we actually had some kind of Wakanda alternative. Like I see it, and I know it already is here on the planet, because y'all don't understand that there's the Venus Project. Like we already got the blueprints for Wakanda. They already have designed all the future cities and stuff. It's just about bringing it in. So now you see them bringing in all these future city plans and stuff. This stuff, man, y'all don't know where it come from.
I just skip schools so much.
Well, I just transferred to school. I want to try something new.
Okay.
Hit the like
They
button.
let you do that? That is that who was the had primary custody of you?
My dad is not mine. My dad told me it's my life. You know, live it the way you want to live. My dad told me it's your life. You only get one life. Live it the way you want to live.
Let me
Let
ask
me
you
know
this.
y'all in the
Does
chat
any
say
of your
something, or y'all ain't
family
got to say nothing. Just hit the like button.
give you any?
I got stalkers, so watch out. Watch out.
You know what I mean? One thing about us, man, we ain't with the drama, we ain't with the bullshit. You know, if you live in your life, you happy, that's all that matters. You only get one life.
See, this is what I was talking about yesterday. The ego, and life ain't about you. We work for God. We're not in the worship of God. We are in the workship of God. Jesus was a carpenter. Jesus had a job. Jesus didn't go around just talking about being happy and magical feelings. Jesus worked. Remember, he got in trouble for healing somebody on the Sabbath. That was work. That's natural therapy. What y'all call it? Homeopathic and stuff like that now. But y'all want to call it herbalism and stuff now. Jesus had a job. He was a teacher. I'm almost trying to remember, was Jesus a rabbi? Technically, if he's the son of God, he outranked all the rabbi. I would have to ask a rabbi about this one. I gotta look that up. I don't want no smoke with them people. Don't quote me on that. But either way, let's hear Rodney.
You understand? We're not with the drama, we're not with the bullshit.
So what do you
You know
do?
they say my
Ain't about what you want.
But my dad tell me we don't play bullshit.
We'll play bullshit.
We're with the bullshit. You know,
I get it,
I drink
man.
a lot of drinks, but Bull is not favorite.
Red Bull ain't it, huh?
Hey
Man, it be tactical. It be
He
tactical.
said he an honest man. That's what I'm telling y'all, bro. Anytime you see like Yaki awake and talking about believe me, y'all, I'm not lying. Oh, ask Navi. And Navi is a drug dealer. I'm like, how you getting verified about old dope fiend? What the fuck? You a dope fiend, nigga. Like, Yaki OD'd. Yaki had an overdose. Yaki deleted himself. They saved Yaki and resuscitated Yaki. Yaki is a zombie. That's what I try to tell you. He got crusty black toes and shit. Like, bruh, some dudes don't take care of themselves. Bruh, take care of yourself, man. Understand God gave you feet. Take care of them feet. It ain't about what you want. God gonna see about you if you don't take care of the blessings God give you. He said, he gave one man a talent, gave another man 2, 3 talents, gave another man 10 talents. This guy that's playing right now, Rodney, is an example of a person with like maybe let's say 3 talents. He has melanin. He's got his vernacular. He can talk. He can speak. He can read a little bit. And then he has what is it? I forgot what is his other talent. Oh, he has style. Rodney was actually a player or something. He went to college and he said he lost. He went crazy. So I'm about to play it real quick. But it's just like, dude, you had these talents and you wasted them. Like you might have not been rich, but compared to some people, a poor person in America is rich. Like we don't really factor it in because we don't put it all together. But you need to go to another country to understand. Like they don't have city buses. They don't have email and Wi-Fi that's working good. They don't have water that stays on all the time. Their water might cut off. They power might go out. For a day or whatever. Randomly. It's not in other countries. They don't got libraries like you in America. You can go to a library, get you a laptop, get you a Wi-Fi hotspot, leave the library, take it home, sit in the parking lot, smoke you a cigarette, go to school, and live your best life. Take it home, bring it back. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that in other countries. Like when I went to jail in America, I had an iPad and I was online watching the Breakfast Club and reading Buddhist books and listening to audiobooks. In Mexico, when I went to jail, there was a hole in the floor and I felt like I was in a dog kennel. Like I felt like I was at a jail for animals. What's that shit called? Like the dog house or I forgot the you know what I'm talking about.
food for you,
Let me say
man.
your video.
Go ahead, what you got? What you got?
But if somebody's happy with their life, don't give a fuck about your opinion. If you're happy with your life, live your life to the fullest. You only get one life. Nobody else gonna live it for you. You only get one, so live it up to the fullest.
I'm about to do an interview with these people.
No. I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying this ain't no trial and run. This ain't no practice life.
But
This is a real thing.
You only get one life. Live your life.
Absolutely, I agree, man. I agree.
You know what I mean? I tell people, everybody, even the cameraman, live your life to the fullest, man. You only get one life. You know what I mean? Don't fuck about nobody else. How nobody feel. It's your life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna live it for you.
So he said he don't care what people feel. Live your life. First of all, don't take advice from crazy crackheads. This is weird. Like him trying to even give somebody advice with not a pot to piss in, living with his mommy and daddy, 30-something years old, or whatever he is, 26 years old. Like, bruh, that's so sad, man. Like, you got the right to live with your parents till you get married. And once you get married, you need to go. But at the same time, it's like, they got us so fucked up. We were supposed to get married to our high school sweethearts. We wasn't even supposed to be old and 40 years old, not married and stuff. Like they make Americans sometimes retarded with some of the stuff that they impose on us as normal, you know.
I'm like, live it up and live it to the fullest.
So what are your goals in life, man? Like where do you
My goal is to have the best life I can. That's one of my goals. To have the best lifetime I can.
I get it.
My second goal
The best lifetime he can. Not the community, not his children, not his family, not to make his family proud, none of that. He's a selfish biatch. He's a jerk. He's a scammer. I'm not talking about Red Pill right now. I'm talking about Rodney, just so this don't get confusing. Because sometimes in my live stream I might change subjects and we talk about different subjects. So if y'all get in the comments, make sure y'all verify who y'all talking about when y'all say him and they. Like don't be talking like don't be talking like that, putting that dress on it.
Be happy, man. Happiness is something beautiful. They say happiness is within, but see, you know what I mean? Happiness is on the outside and within. It's both ways.
That man is not happy. He lives in a porta potty. He's depressed. And he used to stand across the street and yell at me all day. I did not know. I thought he was yelling at traffic. I did not know he was yelling at me. He was yelling that he was gonna kill me and stuff. That's what Rodney would do. He would stand across the street and yell at me across the street, and I could never hear him. So I thought he was yelling at traffic. When he started losing his mind, like one day he got a bunch of money, and then when he disappeared, and then when he came back, he was different. He was just like he just was trying to kill me and stuff. I was like, what is up with him?
Okay.
They was like plotting on me. They was literally like ganging up on me, trying to set me up. All these little bums. There's a lot of little junkies and crackheads and shit. And they was all like teaming up trying to fight me. And I took them all out. Some big dog status, dog.
I got you. I'll be with you in a second, man. Look, I get with you in a second. Listen, I'm on day, man. So I trust me, I know. All right.
I want to hear him say this.
She sidestepping my ass. That's why people.
I get it, man. I get it.
He said he keep moving. What?
Trust me, I know.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay,
Dude.
so
That is. She sidestepping my ass. That's why people.
I get it, man. I get it. Okay, all right. So I mean,
I don't know what he talking about. I think he tripping.
Because I'm gonna have viewers that are gonna say, okay, well, what is he doing out there? Like, and I get it. That's your response.
I gotta ask the viewers what are they doing with that stuff. You know, they say my dad tell me.
Oh my God. He talking about asking the viewers what are they doing. This man is literally walking around Atlanta, burning up himself in the sun, eating junk food, smoking cigarettes, and God knows what else. And he asking y'all what y'all doing with y'all life. I think every now and then people pay him to wash their cars in the parking lot, like to wash them or watch them. I'm not sure.
A one-way road is a two-way road.
Okay.
You know, and anybody got an opinion, ask themselves like Michael Jackson, that's wrong with the man in the middle. What's your situation? Is you happy with yourself? That's the question, you know.
Like I'll watch y'all car. I'll watch y'all car for a bottle of water. Like y'all bring me back a bottle of spring water. I'll watch your car. People always ask me to watch their cars because they got their children in the car. They want their car to get stolen, or maybe they don't want to take the key out and the car might cut off or something. So they don't want to turn off the car. So they have me watch their car. Like, you know, I'll be like, yo, bring me out daggone some bottle of water and some ice, and it's hot out here, you know?
You got both people going back at yourself. And that's every time. Yes, sir.
Ain't mad at that, man. Ain't mad at
Yes,
that.
sir.
Okay, man. So let me ask you this. I mean, how do you want where do you envision your life in 20 years from now?
I want to be the best I can be.
Well, I mean, so I'm asking specifically, like, do you have a house? Do you have a car? Or are you still just kind of, just floating and kind of doing whatever you want to do?
Gotta have no house, I gotta have no car. As long as I'm happy, as I want to be, that's all that
And I
matters.
just said 19 Keys was bragging about he don't got no car. I don't think he got a house either. And I don't know what this logo is. I got this cup for free, so I'm just, letting y'all know. I don't know what this is.
Do you think that you would be this comfortable if you didn't have your dad's house to go to every night?
Yeah,
So even if you was just homeless
I
out
want to
on
be
the streets?
homeless.
He is homeless. He said he not homeless. He is. I thought he was homeless. I was trying to see if he was okay. I used to get this man food that y'all gave me. Gave me cheeseburgers and pizzas and stuff. I used to give it to him because I couldn't eat it. And then he got mad because y'all was giving me food and started hating on me, lying to the police, and I went to jail and all kind of stuff. One time they took my phone and wouldn't give it back to me. And I was wondering why. Because y'all, this dude, Rodney, got an Instagram page. Do you know he got 17,000 followers? Some of the people following me are following Rodney. I'm like, what the? Y'all follow me and y'all follow this fool?
I want to be, I gotta work. If my dad stopped letting me stay with my mom's.
Well,
You hear this?
I get it, but like let's say that life happened. Let's say that God forbid, anything tragic were to happen, and for some reason you didn't have either one of them.
I
What
got a
would be?
granddad, then I got a grandma.
So basically, family would be there for you no matter what.
I got too many other options. I'm too square, man. My situation's beautiful. Even if my mom, my dad stop dealing with me, my granddad and my mother will deal with me. And if they stop dealing with me, I got older brothers and sisters that let me stay.
Well, I was about to say basic knowledge. That's like a private school, right?
Say something in
It
the
was a
chat.
private school, but I went there just to get my degree. I went to Savannah State University for a little bit, and I went and got a degree in biology.
Wait,
He said he got a degree in biology at Savannah State. For real. I do not believe it, but that's crazy. For real. I'm telling you, this is the type of people that they get for MK Ultra. People like him. But he got family, so I don't know if they're gonna try to get him. But man, if they clean him up and turn him into a politician, that shit gonna be weird. They'll put a microchip in him and have him try to be your Barack Obama. For real. Like that's how crazy the game is out here. Like I'm if he go and start becoming a politician in 20 years or 10 years, this is gonna be crazy.
you went to Savannah State?
Yeah, I went to Savannah
Man,
State.
shout out Savannah State, man.
I was doing biology, but the girls.
If you don't know,
they go on.
this is Rodney. The video is 24, Decatur, barely dressed, streetwalker, 7 kids, 3 moms. Then I think it say went to Savannah State. Went to college, says women still give him money or whatever. Says women still give him whatever. So they got key moments and highlights. Oh, 24,000 comments. Oh wait, 2,000 something comments in this thing and 150,000, 156,000 views. Crazy. To hear this fool. Y'all really got to do something else with y'all life. I know y'all want to try to make sure this dude don't lose his mind and y'all want to look out for the black man. But the dude is a scammer and he's getting all this free money and he's addicted to it. And he's in his ego. He keeps looking at the mirror. He's walking down the street dirty, telling you that he took a bath when he didn't, because you could see his fingernails are filthy. And then he covers himself in oil and perfume so y'all can't smell him, but he stank.
You started having your kids?
Everything around him smelled like stank and that oil, baby oil and perfume. It's just a stank smell. You can know anywhere he's been, you can know that he's been there because you can smell it. It's like he leaves a trace of a trail.
I'm gonna tell you what they used to call me.
Okay,
They called me a party animal.
Party
A
animal.
party animal. I was a party baby. I used to party down. I'm a real party animal.
So you got an A in partying in college.
A plus.
A plus.
A plus. I'm a party animal. I love a party. One thing about Savannah State, I went there for school, but the honeys got me doing.
They got you
I was
good,
stuck in-
man.
I was stuck in the bees, man. So many different bad, beautiful women. I shout out to your camera, tell you, man, go Savannah because there's so many beautiful women. You're gonna like.
Listen, the mother of my kids is from Savannah, man. I like Savannah a lot.
Go on the beach and see all those beautiful honeys hot walking out on the beach, huh?
Let me tell you something, man. It's something.
They call orange crush.
So Rodney be going to Savannah to the beach and showing off. He walk around in dirty flip flops and a loincloth that he done made with his whole body exposed in the cold sometimes. It's dude is crazy.
Oh, whoa, Orange Crush is crazy.
He was sleeping in a dirty used porta potty, and what he did was just cover the porta potty with blankets, and he was sleeping and living in there.
Crazy.
Yes.
Orange Crush is crazy,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Like,
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's a big old party,
The
man.
parties, that's what got me out of college. The parties and the girls. That's good. That got me good. They got
Do
me
you
good.
regret that?
No, I don't. Because hey, the parties and them girls, they.
Well, I mean, do you feel like though having a college degree will provide a little more stability for you?
Nah. Rich Homie Quan is a rapper, right? He's from Atlanta.
You from
A
around
lot
here?
of people might not know he's from Atlanta.
This from 2 years ago. Rich Homie Quan is gone. Not here no more.
Yeah, he from around here. He
And
went to Columbia.
He did not graduate from college, but he's a multi-millionaire.
And gone. That's sad, man. That you got a homeless zombie man using you as a reference and you gone. 2 years later.
Yeah, but he's the exception, not the rule, man.
Exception, no, there ain't no exception. You can pay houses.
Terrible
You're an
example.
entrepreneur. You don't need college to make money.
So,
You can
I
be an
mean,
entrepreneur.
so
You
what-
can start your own business.
so
what
what-
I do for a living right
I'm
now-
not even gonna try to hate, but like Rich Homie Quan was with Young Thug, and then all that shit went down, and then this whole big court case. Young Thug is still on probation. That's not a good, like.
Okay,
I
so
paint
you're a
houses.
painter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see you got like.
Some people don't
is
get
that
it.
paint on your leg or
No,
whatever,
I
man.
ain't been painting right now, but I know how to paint houses.
He got paint or something all over his body. He got like spit and slob or something. He got shit all over him all the time.
You don't know this guy?
He over here scared of somebody, so he moving.
He was Trace Rip.
Right? He literally is moving in the interview because he's scared of somebody. This shit is weird. It's crazy, bruh. I'm about to go to the festival and pull up on these fools. Let's see if they want to tell some more lies through their crooked teeth. Yeah. Don't nobody want to box with the guard? I really thought about bringing some boxing gloves to the event and being like, put on the boxing gloves and let's fight. I just don't got the money to get no boxing gloves right now for him. Bring your own boxing gloves, fool. Or let's fight raw like this.
All right, man. So,
Knuckle up, squabble up, dog.
so you got your kids. So who do your kids live with?
Right now they're with the mom.
Okay, so they all live with their moms,
Yes, sir.
and do all of them live here in the Atlanta area? Or some of them in
So
Savannah?
right now, Rodney got a dirty towel on his shoulder. That little dirty towel, he always finds little washcloths and stuff. Like I think he buys them at the store, but he keeps like one washcloth with him to like clean like his underarms and his backside, and he'll do it in public and be digging all in his backside, and then he'll start smelling his hands, and then he'll come and like touch you, like and like come and try to like touch you with his dirty hands, or he'll like rub his hands on your car. I got videos of him doing this stuff, and I was like, y'all, this nigga's a terrorist. Like he literally wiping shit on people's cars in Atlanta, just going around spreading germs during quarantine, y'all. And y'all was up there walking up on him. I was like, y'all should not have walked up on this man. This dude's filthy. I don't know if he got anything, but I've never seen him necessarily sick. But
Don't know exactly sick location, but they move around to the Georgia area.
Okay, all right, man. And so if you had
I
to,
don't want that dude around me, man.
I get it, man. I get it.
I told him I ain't with that fuck shit.
Hey, look, man, I got your back, man. I'm watching, all right? I'm watching. I ain't gonna let nobody come out my
Nah, I ain't gonna do nothing to me. I ain't worried about that. I just don't want him around.
I get it. Energy matters. I don't.
so he acting like he don't want negative energy around him. He is the negative energy. He probably did something to that guy. He be fucking with so many people and trying to take over the neighborhood. He want to be like the king of the neighborhood or something, and he think he could be like in charge. So then he started fucking with people, and then people be whooping his ass. And then he say he didn't get beat up, but I didn't put no hands on him, and he said it last night. So I've already played that for you.
I don't have bad energy around me, man.
I don't want him around.
I keep it
I,
away.
I
So-
thank y'all for
I
interviewing him for this.
Everything he says I'm not mistaken. It's a lot of negativity, and I like positivity.
Oh, he said everything to do out his mouth is negative, and he like positive. He is scamming y'all. This dude used to yell at me all day, and scream about killing me and stuff. So then the police will come and they'll be like, there's a person out here screaming about killing somebody and all this kind of shit. And then the police come and see me and see him and be like, oh, you bigger than him. And he just a weird naked man and you picking on him. And police come and grab me. And he a damn police informant, a snitch. I got him on video running to the police. Running from me in his flip flops and his little mini skirt. And then he ran to the police. A rat.
Bad energy around me, man. I keep it away. So.
I try to get away from that. I told these all everything he says I'm not mistaken. It's a lot of negativity, and I like positive.
Man, I agree 100%.
I run from negativity. One thing about me, man, when I see negative energy,
That negative should have eat you up.
That boy said he run from negativity. Yeah, you running from me. Negative is positive, you bitch. All these people talking that, oh, I don't like negative energy. You need negative energy sometimes. You can't be positive all the time. That's not even natural. You're supposed to have a positive, negative, and a neutral. What is you talking about? What kind of science, mathematics is you all talking about? These people is fake supreme understanding, fake woke, fake conscious, fake vegan. They don't even fuck with me, and I'm a real vegan. You would think they would be hanging out with me, right? Nope. They want to go eat fish.
it's a lot of negativity, and I like positive.
Man, I agree 100%.
I run from negativity.
Yeah, he run from me. I made that man run so fast he ran out of his flip flops and tripped and fell.
They eat you up like a cancer, man.
Well, shit, I'm running from it. I'm running from it.
Hey, man,
I can't say when I see that shit right here.
So look, man. So listen. So okay. So at the end of the day, man, like, so I get it. You're kind of a free spirit. You're out here just kind of living life on your terms. So, and I guess you don't say that you have any like just solid plans per se for the next 10 or 20 years. If you're, so let me ask, I mean, if your kids were to grow up and kind of do the same thing, man, would that be okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be perfectly fine. I can dig it, man. I can dig
Yes,
it.
sir.
So you're content, man. You're
No,
content.
you're not content, man. If you're happy with your life, you're happy with your life. Life is what you see it for. You know, everybody got their own way of seeing it. Some people see life a fucked up way. Some people got the wrong way of seeing things. You know what I mean? It's the way you see it. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own eyes, you know what I mean? And the way of seeing things. Somebody like what I can see for gold, you can see for trash. As my dad tell me, what's one man's trash is another man's gold.
So, man, I mean, you know, I guess like I say, you're kind of living life on your terms.
So pretty much, I wanted to play where he said
Do
he
you
went to
ever
college
see-
and he partied. He was a party animal. Then he got caught up with the girls, and I don't know what happened to him, but something wrong. That was there.
A
It
time in
go.
life where you wouldn't be necessarily just walking around or whatever. Like you'd be kind of, you know, have more of a stable job and house and
I don't see
everything.
nothing wrong with walking around.
No, I didn't say there's anything
I've
wrong.
seen a man in a wheelchair
So,
that can't walk at all. So I said, walk for paradise. I just, you know, I got my own perceptions and my own way of thinking. Let me back up here. I told her I don't want that motherfucker. I mean, I don't want no camera.
No, you good, bro. You good. You good, bro. You good. You good. You good. You
Y'all
good.
want to see
So
this,
listen,
man?
right.
Rodney is out there
So
like
look, man,
naked.
So, I mean, you're still a young man. All right,
Weird.
You're 24 years old. And so, like I say, man, I mean, you know,
He 24 back here. Oh yeah. So 2 years later, he was 26. So every couple years, y'all go and check on him.
I guess just as an older guy, I know that, you know, nothing lasts forever. So, like I say, I mean, you know, when your kids start to like need more money, when they start to grow up and, you know, it becomes more expensive to have them in programs, sports, extracurricular activities, all that stuff. And you need more money in order to provide that stuff for them. What are your plans gonna be?
I have it right here. I paint houses, and I told you I got a way to make some money.
Comment. Hit the like button.
That'll be enough.
Yeah, that's what it is. I work the way I move, the way I hustle, the way I grind. Shit, by then my children be straight. Now, I paint houses. I paint clubs. They got me. It's called Rodney's Painting. It's my own business.
What?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the type of man that works for myself.
He got his own painting. Oh God, you know, people have dreams. He might be able to change his life. I ain't even gonna put the man, cause you never know what God can do. God is amazing. You know what I mean? And I have faith, so I'm not even gonna speak no evil on the man. Like he done left the neighborhood. I kicked him out the neighborhood. I wanted to explain this cover photo a little bit for y'all before we play Malcolm X's last speech. For Malcolm X Day, officially, I hope y'all celebrating or doing something, watching Malcolm X movie or play with your family, watching Malcolm X speeches. His last speeches will be the most impactful, I believe. But yeah, in the cover photo, I got a picture of Brother Polite with Mama Peel. I got a picture of KT the Arch Degree with the afro and the suit, looking like the old man, but now his gray hair started showing, and he started cutting off his hair, and they started using Photoshop to make their hair look like it's healthy, so that they can scam you with a health scam. They don't want to show that they're aging and they don't really got superpowers, they're not really strong, or whatever else be the case. They don't have no Guinness World Record or nothing, no gold medals, no championships. I've never even seen them play sports and really like as a conscious community just play against each other and see who win. Like we could watch Chris Brown and NLE Chopper and them play, but then I never see them go, and do something like that. So they talk about sports and all this stuff, trolling and scamming and lying. They use drSebijr, and oh, in this cover photo, also I have KT the Arch Degree music video. He didn't have his fat girlfriend in the music video. He got like some stripper looking girls with their little goodies out. They got all G strings and thongs, and they were acting like they were trapping like drugs, but they was really like moving CMOS. But it was like some Nino Brown stuff. And then he did a whole music video, right? But he didn't have his girlfriend in it. He had his fat girlfriend in another music video. So now he's with another girl now, and I exposed that the fat girlfriend was beating him up and how they all had crooked teeth. Red pill, blue pill, KT the Arch Degree are not drSebijr kids, and they all have crooked teeth. So then I said that I think that they're crack babies, and drSebijr said that he used to smoke crack, and Mr. G got it on video. And a lot of people that's in like don't know about it. Mr. G put the video online. It's on YouTube. drSebijr talked about robbing banks and how he was friends with Malcolm X and stuff. So it's a lot of little stuff that like, whoa, drSebijr shouldn't even said that. Like, whoa, he's getting old and getting too comfortable. But in the cover photo, I have this guy, the Black Airbender, who has a little electric lightning toy. He put a sacred geometry sticker on it, and he says he's like healing people with this little lightning toy. I got him in the cover photo. I got fake King Simon. He's king of nothing. He does numerology. We talked about the numerology smoothie that he made with the peanuts in it. That was bullshit. So the numerological smoothie. I don't know. There was some weird shit he said, but I got him with KT the Archery because they was all with Brother Polite, and I got him in the picture. Then I have Billy Carson with Miss Hoekstra. She had to change her name to Carson. They got married, and then they had Biohack Your Sex Life. So why is Miss Ho teaching us about sex life? Like that's the quickest thing she jumped onto. And when you go into her background, she says she was a drug addict, drug dealer, a video girl, a vixen, and entertainment or some type of dancer or something. So it's like she's pretty much a stripper and a hoe, and she has pictures like pretty much like double XL magazine. Like it's like Playboy. So I'm not sure what all her background is, but I just was saying that like she needs to get away from Billy Carson because she's just a dumb hoe, and she's not even American, and he's just using her because every nerd wants an Asian girl. It makes them look cool to other nerds. And Asians are supposed to be smart. So if an Asian says that you're smart, it makes you look smart as a black man. It's like having a white wife. It's almost the same thing, but Asian is almost a step up when it comes to nerds and stuff. Like nerds is like a whole nother thing. It's like an anime thing. It's like a fetish. Like they got an Asian. Like if you watch Wedding Crashers, Vince Vaughn was like, "It's my first Asian." You know what I mean? It's like it means something very special to them. It's kind of playing the coon role a little bit, like plantation-ish kind of vibes. Like when you see that, like, and Billy, the way he got her from the other people and all that, like now the story started coming out how they met and how like he met her. She was in a dirty Airbnb with roaches in it, and then he went and I'm like, first of all, you should have left that Airbnb, got your money back and found another Airbnb. Like, how are you in an Airbnb with roaches in it? And then he brought her to his mansion that he scammed everybody for and showed off his Rolls Royces that he rents out. He does car raffles. It's like all a scam, man. It's like that's an illegal lottery. That's not like no, bruh. That's money laundering. Like straight up, especially if you scam to get the Rolls Royce that now you're auctioning off on YouTube. Like, dude, you're a fucking scumbag. And all these people, 19 Keys, Yaki Awaken, Red Pill and Blue Pill, Brother Rich, all these people in the community supported Billy Carson. They promoted Riz Islam. They promoted Tyreek Nasheed and them. Promoted Jay Morrison and Umar Johnson. And he even had to come out and apologize about that. Then he started to say he gonna bail Umar Johnson out. Why would you what? And when he said that, that was kind of like Tyreek Nasheed punked out. Like he don't want to quarrel with Umar Johnson no more. I don't even know if Tyreek Nasheed has talked about Umar Johnson's daughter exposing him. Get Tasha K and Milagro. Oh, come on, Milagro. Let me invite Milagro. Can I invite her? Somebody hit up Milagro. Tell her to join the chat room. Okay? It's like, man, uh, y'all sit up there and was talking about Umar like he was something. We kept telling y'all, nah, he a scam. We know him. Like, he's a scumbag. Like, nah, we know his peoples. Like, he's not no real dude. Like, for real, real. And y'all really thought we was playing. But it's, think it's a game if you want to. Grown people ain't got time to play out here. All like this dude is like a big kid, Rodney. I'm about to finish playing Rodney. But the last part about this is because KT the arch degree, Kumani Tate, because I don't believe he has a degree. So how you just make up a degree, but whatever. And then I thought the arch degree was some masonry stuff that Dr. Inky tried to expose. He's a scumbag, but the thing I have is this Hindu guy that's supposed to be like a breatharian or something that doesn't drink water and lives off of air and sunlight or something. One of them got exposed in a documentary. When they act like they live off of thin air. So what happens is there's another guy now, a new young black guy. Now you got to be careful when you have these new young health gurus because young people can be young and dumb because they're young. Their bones don't hurt yet. When they get old, that's when you find out that they'll go and say that they apologize and then they start taking Dr. Sabia herbs. Everybody comes to Dr. Sabia in the end. They play games and kick and scream and fight. It's like Jonah in the whale. Everybody trying to fight against God. They didn't understand Dr. Sebi was teaching from the Bible and was teaching us from God. You know, like he was in the pulpit. Like y'all really missed that. Dr. Sebi's brother was a pastor. Dr. Sebi's friend was Malcolm X. Malcolm X is a minister. Dr. Sebi was in the Nation of Islam. He met the minister. Dr. Sebi was like he enjoyed being a spiritual religious man. He said he enjoyed that part. Like he liked being a community. So before my phone died real quick, I want to tell you I called it the dead man puppet scam. Okay, so what happens is KT the Arch Degree did a show, I think with Brother Rich and Red Pill and Blue Pill or something, and they had the black airbender guy who drinks his own urine. So I have a picture of him drinking the urine from on YouTube now, and that's when he showed that he had urine in his restroom sitting in jars, and he said this is about 2 weeks old. So it was old hot piss that he had been sitting in a jar, and he picked it up and drank it on camera. I'm not sure if he's scamming, lying, whatever, but I just thought that was disgusting. This guy said he lived off of nothing but coconut water, but that he had a business partner and the guy scammed him. Now he's got a toy lightning gun that he's selling for hundreds of dollars. That's like $20, $30 on Shein or something. You know, you can go to China and get it made about $20 or even less if you get it in bulk. So there's no telling how much if he getting it low like $10 a pop and selling them for 300. But he acting like it's a healing gun, and he done put a sticker of sacred geometry on his healing gun. It's called the Black Airbender. Y'all don't know. It's so much weird stuff going on. Dude is a weirdo. He be walking on nails and walking around with no shirt on and no shoes and with all his ribs showing and rolling his eyes in the back of his head like he raiding. Like this dude is weird. The Black Airbender. He's weird. Oh, he's got an Asian girlfriend too, or Polynesian or something. I don't really know what she is. Forgive me for that, y'all. I don't know, but she looks to be or appears to be, and I could be wrong because I'm not an expert. But hold up. What Tariq Nasheed talking about? Tariq Nasheed, don't make me expose you again, man. Man, Tariq Nasheed get on my nerves. Tariq Nasheed is a bitch. He's a whole scam and a fuck nigga. Watch Morris World TV, man. Morris World TV done exposed Tariq Nasheed so bad they got a lawsuit right now. So it's like y'all don't even understand. Like they tried to get his channel took, then he took some stuff down, then he said, "Fuck it, put it back up." You know what I mean? Because it's like, nah, man, we had the right to talk about this stuff. We all on YouTube together. This is a community. We have the right to talk about this stuff. These people can't sit up there and tell you you don't have the freedom of speech. We all obeying the community guidelines. Okay? So say no to drugs. With that being said, and don't follow these cults and weirdos, man. I'm trying to save y'all. Rodney is an example of what can happen in this community. Ain't no telling somebody done put him onto something why he won't cut his hair, and his ego is crazy. But he used to have waves in his head. Like I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga look like back in the day, he could take your bitch. Like he looked like he was a real. Like he said he was a party animal. I believe him. I believe him. Like Rodney looked like a scammer. Like he looked like a straight up dope boy. He looked like I'm not even gonna say too much because I'm not even just on that kind of time. But all I'm saying is that y'all didn't never ask him on camera if he's selling crack right now and how much is the crack. Because he could just be selling crack out there. Because don't nobody fucking check him or want to touch him. The police don't fucking arrest him or nothing. They just let him do whatever he want to do. So he pretty much could be out there selling crack. I'm not saying the man selling. I've never seen him smoking crack. I know somebody was on my property and they had like all kind of needles and shit. They brought a bunch of trash, dumped trash into a mountain on my property, and then hid behind the mountain of trash and was back there shooting up dope with a pile of trash just stinking, flies and all that, bugs, and just sitting there shooting up dope. I had to clean all this shit up. It was so disgusting, y'all. And I kicked him out the neighborhood again, and I pulled up on another fuck nigga in the neighborhood, a little dope fiend, and I warned him. I said, "You come on my property again, I'm gonna come out here and take a part of your body and remove it. I'm gonna dislocate it and dismember you. I'm gonna claim it as part of my property that you destroyed for the debt that you owe. Since you don't have no money, I'm gonna take your members. I'm gonna take a part of your person. How about that?" See, I'm a real scary motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what they scared of me. They don't know I'm a real vampire. I'm a vegan though. I got powers and all that stuff. Yeah. I see the future. Yeah. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all are scum and your music is trash. Yeah. And this guy that y'all had, Prologue Johnny is a guy that's supposed to be living off of air. The guy died in 2021. They did a video talking about, oh, he could live for 200 years. They stuffed his body, y'all. He's a puppet. He's a mannequin. He's embalmed. He's not alive no more, y'all. It's a dead man puppet scam. And I caught them. They didn't even verify if the guy was still alive before they came to the community and started telling y'all can live off of thin air and that there's a guy that's gonna be 200 years old living off of thin air. And the guy already dead. And you can prove that he dead because they got his body right here and it's stuffed on display. And it looked like he's sitting there meditating or something, but he's not alive. Before he died, they used to carry him around like a puppet. He literally couldn't move and shit, so they would be carrying him. Like he couldn't really walk good, so they would like literally pick him up, and it would look like he was floating almost. I expose you scumbags. Y'all don't do no real research. Y'all are so stupid. And I'm gonna make sure your baby mamas know so they get away from you and keep the kids away from your dumb ass with this pedophile scam cult y'all in. That's what this is about. I don't care if I got a million views. I'm gonna goddamn change your life and make you go to church and find God. I'm gonna make you go find Jesus or Jehovah, Yahshua, whatever you want to call him. You better go find him. I'm gonna make you go find God and repent your sins. Y'all out here being heathens, and then Rodney too. Out here got kids and being filthy and nasty, spreading germs around the city, soaking up chemtrails, and just spreading germs. Like it ain't like we just in nature, y'all. This is pollution he out there absorbing and eating junk. He eat pork and whatever else.
I don't work for no man but myself. I'm not a worker, I'm a boss. You understand? I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own business. I call it Ronnie's.
Rodney don't even understand that he acting as a video actor right now for this guy's YouTube channel, getting him 156,000 views. You are being pimped, sir. If he didn't give you no money, that came to do my interview. I said I need some money. Where the money at? Oh no, y'all don't give me some kind of money. You're gonna buy me lunch today or something. I'm not gonna be hungry in this interview. I'm not gonna be thirsty in this interview. You don't see him out there drinking no water or nothing like that. No, my interview, you'll see me. Oh, hold up, drinking spring water in the middle of the interview, alkaline. My interview, y'all knew I was going somewhere. In my interview, I gave y'all on the street. In my street interview, I gave y'all possible potential theory about a remedy during quarantine. I just leaked that to y'all. I was like, oh, y'all got the camera, let's go. Because I said maybe this can get out. So I put that out there for Atlanta, make sure we stayed out of quarantine and all that. We was the only city out here wagging. Everybody else said we was the only, everybody was jealous of Atlanta. Why y'all jealous? It's my city. I built it. It's a metropolis. I'm Superman, Black Jesus. That's how we made it. It's Decatur. It's where it's greater. It's greater because we made it that way. It's not just because we wanted to say we're greater than you. No, we actually clean, like Trump said, make America great again. Y'all don't know, Bill Clinton said, make America great again. Y'all supposed to been over here making this thing greater. Now, if we say we greater, and y'all see the movie they clone Tyrone, they say it's greater. Because it's Decatur is where it's greater. But y'all don't know that because you're not from here. I said, shit, it must be. I said, they said Decatur is greater. Shit, it must be. I'm going to make it so. One or the other. I'm going to clean up this neighborhood, and I got him out the neighborhood.
I paint houses, I paint clubs. You know what I mean? I be on the streets, but I make a honest living. I'm a honest man. I paint houses.
I was about to say, man, like, and you don't see. Let me.
He don't make no honest living. He a hoe. He could be selling crack. We don't believe him. This man ain't got no resume. He don't got no fucking LLC. He said he got his own company.
Sell any drugs or anything like that?
No.
They asked him, do he sell drugs? Oh, come on, man. Come on. Y'all know he hid it in a rock around the corner. Come on, you know how it goes.
I paint clubs. You know what I mean? I be on the streets, but I make a honest living. I'm a honest man. I paint
I
houses.
was about to say, man, like, and you don't seem. Let me ask you, do you have a history of any drugs or anything like that?
No. But
Yeah, you don't seem like
but
it,
I have a
man.
history of entrepreneurship.
What about mental health diagnosis?
I got no mental health diagnosis. But I got
Wait. He don't have no history of entrepreneurship. He worked at the Chinese restaurant. He worked for the Chinaman that left the neighborhood during quarantine. The one with the filthy restaurant.
entrepreneurship.
That's what your dad does?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I used to watch cars for a living, but right now I paint houses. I do clubs and I do different buildings. I ain't got no mental
Did he say wash cars and paint houses? I can't understand what he's saying.
issues. I'm very intelligent, and there's nothing mentally wrong with me.
Listen, man, you're
Nothing
way
wrong with
more
him.
articulate, like, than what I would have.
You don't know,
I
bro.
was just
Y'all
saying.
don't know. If y'all don't know this man got one big dreadlock that looked like it got fleas and mold, and I know it's mold and scabs under there. If he ever cut his hair, if y'all can get him, y'all need to get him drunk, let him go to sleep, and cut off all his hair, and then see if some bugs jump off of that mug. It probably gonna be some fleas, so y'all might wanna get like a thing for termites and fleas or something like that. I don't know what's up in there.
You on the street, and then I actually met you at the barber shop that time. I was almost shocked to shit because you sound so intelligent, man. And
No, he's not intelligent. He's intelligent to someone who is not intelligent. I am intelligent.
No, you just have a different energy than what your look is.
But this is the thing, and I'm gonna say this on your camera, what I mean? As I said before, the man who got one finger pointing at somebody got four finger pointing back at himself. You always have to
Saying these weird catchphrases. I told you he be talking to himself all day. He crazy.
Michael Jackson is a dead man now, but he was a legend. You gotta start off with the man in the mirror. So before you judge somebody, you have to get your situation right first. And that's honest.
What is he talking about?
A lot of people out here judging people, talk shit about
He
somebody.
homeless, sleeping in a porta potty.
Yeah, I get it.
But that situation ain't even right. They ain't got their shit together. So I can't be worried about it.
Nigga, I kicked over the porta potty.
So
I was over there drop kicking the porta potty at 6 in the morning. I caught him in that mug.
far as it goes, man, like the
I was
average
drop
the
kicking
women
it.
that do stop and you know what I'm saying, want to talk to you and different things like that. Are they more so older or are they more so younger?
I deal with women any age.
Okay, and so what about
Ugh.
do they
Any
like
age. You can't be messing with no underage girls, Rodney. What is? I hope this man ain't messing with no kids. That's why the neighborhood watch on him, man.
these like really extremely good looking women or are these more so kind of not so much the good looking
I
women?
deal with good looking women and I deal with attitude. One thing about me, you can be beautiful,
So it's more about energy for you.
not energy, it's attitude.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, you can be beautiful, but you have to treat me with some respect. You know,
Respect.
one thing about me, I
Respect this man looking crazy.
go get a person truth.
This that Umar Johnson shit. He won't respect. This is crazy. Whoa.
I'm not gonna deal with you if you don't know how to respect me and treat me the proper way. I'm
What?
not gonna be willing to deal with you. And that's the way I am. You know, you can be beautiful, but that's not gonna make me allow you to treat me like shit.
So were you in relationships with the mother of your kids or were they just
I'm in
like
relationships, but don't ever, but it's always as a man, I always can step out of these relationships. I'm in them, but anytime I can always leave.
Oh
so do
wait.
you expect them
So he in a relationship? What?
to be monogamous towards you? Or they commit with other guys as well?
I don't control nobody but myself. You understand that? I don't control over nobody.
He sound like a hoe, don't he? He's out there naked with a mini skirt on. He done cut it and made it, and I don't know what he be doing.
Yeah,
You understand that? I control myself. All I can do is be the best man I can be. I don't control these women.
You about to play Malcolm X.
I don't control their decisions. All I can do is be the best man I can be. That's all I can do.
About to light some
Listen,
myrrh.
man, we really appreciate you just taking the time, man, answering all of our questions and stuff. I think a lot of people are curious about you, and so they're going to be interested when, you know, they see this video, man. And so if anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or
Myrrh.
donate, you know, you got the painting business, you know, everything else. You know, do you have a way they can do that, man? Do you have social media, Cash App?
Oh, hold on. I ain't gonna let him give out his social media and cash app. So I'm lighting up the myrrh from Malcolm X, the Christ. We're gonna light up this myrrh from Malcolm X real quick, and I'm gonna play Malcolm. Boy, this is crazy, man. This is a crazy world. We got they said it's a guy named Beast Boy.
domestic within the domestic confines or jurisdiction of these various governments. There are 4 different types of people in the Western Hemisphere, all of whom have Africa as a common heritage, common origin. And that's those of our people in Latin America who are black, but who are in the Spanish-speaking areas.
I don't know if you can prove that everybody come from Africa. I don't know if we can prove that. Like, how don't we know mankind didn't start here? Just 'cause they told us everything, the oldest things was there, but now we finding old stuff here. So I don't know which one it is, but we burning the myrrh from Malcolm X, man. We're gonna play Malcolm X. One of my favorite incense. We like to start off our day with myrrh and do our prayer and our scripture and meditation. And this is crazy, y'all. But we've been in Babylon today, and we celebrate Malcolm X Day, y'all. Drinking yerba mate and muikle from Dr. Sebi. That's the muikle right there behind me on the shelf from Dr. Sebi Cell Food, right there. And some water, spring water from Jaden Smith, right there, just water. So,
Many of them oftentimes migrate back to Spain. The only difference being Spain has such bad economic conditions until many of the people from Latin America don't think it's worthwhile to migrate back there. And then the British and the French had a great deal of control in the Caribbean, in the West Indies. And so now you have many people from the West Indies migrating to both England and France.
1965,
People from the
2025.
British West Indies go to France, go to London.
This
and those
is
from the French West
40,
Indies go to Paris. And it
60
has
years ago. 60 years ago now. Because it's 1965, it's 2025, 60 years ago.
put France and England since World War II in the precarious
That's crazy.
position of having a sort of a Commonwealth structure that makes it easy for all of the people in the Commonwealth territories to come into their country with no restrictions. So there's an increasing number of dark-skinned people in England and also in France. And when I was in Africa in May, I noticed a tendency on the part of the Afro-Americans
So he just
to
had
do
left
what I call
Africa.
lollygag. Everybody else who was over there had something on the ball, something that they were doing, something constructive. For instance, in Ghana, just take Ghana as an example, there would be many refugees in Ghana from South Africa. But those who were in Ghana were organized and were serving as pressure groups. Some were training for military, some were being trained in how to be soldiers, but others were involved in as a pressure group or a lobby group to let the people of Ghana never forget what's happening to the brother in South Africa. Also, you would have brothers there from Angola, Mozambique, but all of the Africans who were exiles from their particular country and would be in a place like Ghana or Tanganyika, now Tanzania,
See, I want to say
they
this
would be
real quick.
trained. Every
Like y'all don't know me is that like I listen to Malcolm X over and over and over again. I listen to Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Dr. Sabi, and Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Dr. Sabi. I'm trying to think who else is somebody that I really like to enjoy listening to, like just over and over again from time to time. Sometimes I'll listen to Khalid, you know, Griff. Sometimes, just checking out whatever he got going on. I'm about to see. I know Griff about to go off soon. I already know. I got to see what he talking about. Matter of fact, he probably live right now. Yeah, this phone died. Okay, so the whole point is that man, it's y'all don't get me. Like I actually don't remember this part of the speech. That's why it's kind of blowing my mind a little bit because I remember listening to everything Malcolm X has ever said multiple times, and I don't remember this. So
every
I
move
never watched the play that Denzel did either. I've only watched the movie.
would still be designed to offset what was happening to their people back
I
home.
might watch that.
The only difference on the continent was the American Negro. Those who were over there weren't even thinking about these over here. This was the basic difference. The Africans, when they escaped from their respective countries that were still colonized, they didn't try and run away from the problem. But as soon as they got where they were going, they then began to organize into pressure groups to get governmental support at the international level against the injustices that
So
were
right
that
now
were
I have an interview with Denzel talks about Malcolm X.
And
Let me see.
this is a 3 hour movie and a brilliant
3 hour movie. Wow.
that Spike Lee made.
We're about to watch that.
And some people might be
I've
intimidated
only seen the 2 hour
by
version, I think.
playing such, people throw the word iconic around, but such an iconic figure of the 20th century as Malcolm X. Again, if I hadn't done the play
Malcolm X was a pimp.
and hadn't got the response, I might have felt that way.
He brought
Sure,
that pimping
I
to
knew I could
y'all.
play the part. Yeah, I had the glasses.
So that's Denzel talking about. I actually wanted to find the play. I couldn't find it. So I was trying to see if I could watch that too today. I would like to watch that and see how it is, if it's good. But a lot of people never talk about that kind of stuff. They talk about Anunnaki and dumb stuff, like stuff that don't really matter. Just dumb scams and just foolish crap like bitcoins. And dumb people that breathe air and drink urine and people that scam people. Like the guy that was an airbender, one of them, he went in a restaurant and ate everything. And they got him on camera. Then he tried to say he got paid $100 to do a photo shoot for the restaurant. So then they said, "Well, show us the $100," and he wouldn't show it. The scammer, these Hindu guru yogis that sit up there and act like they some holy man and don't eat or whatever, don't fall for that. Eat food. God told us to work the soil, and then that would mean you gonna eat, right? Don't be sitting up here not starving yourself and acting like you going to a higher level. First of all, y'all been living off of bad food and water for generations now. It's almost been hundreds of years for some people. Like, what if your family was eating slave food and slavery in Africa before they even got over here? So they could have been over there, let's say, 100 years or 1,000 years slaves since the Egyptian times. Okay, thousands of years, like the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, so y'all done been in slavery for 1,000 years or so, 2,000 years, and then y'all find America, and then come over here. It's like, bruh, like these people was already, y'all was already sick. That's why Dr. Sebi was like, it's been like 500 years of eating the wrong food, and people didn't understand what he was trying to talk about. Y'all don't need to be trying to live off of air and sunlight and stuff like that. You need to eat real food, nourish your body, okay? Drink clean water, breathe fresh air, move where there's fresh air and sunlight, and get it, okay? I was getting my sunlight yesterday. I told y'all. If y'all was at the event, y'all seen me. I'm gonna see y'all at the event. I'm about to be there right now. We pulling up.
And back home.
I'm
Now,
gonna be
very
live. Y'all
interesting.
coming?
The
Y'all gonna be
American
on back on the
Negro,
live when I
the
go live?
Afro-American who was in these various countries, some working for this government, some working for that government, some just in business. They were just socializing. They had turned their back on the cause over here. They were partying, you know. And when I went through one country in particular, I heard a lot of their complaints, and I didn't make any move on them. But when I got to another country, I found the Afro-Americans there were making the same complaints. And so we sat down and talked, and we organized a branch in this particular country, a branch of the OAAU, Organization of Afro-American Unity. And that one
See,
was the
that's
only
what I
one
was
in
telling you.
existence at that.
I was gonna join this organization that Malcolm X was trying to start, where he was saying he was gonna join with anybody that wanted to do something good in this world. He didn't care if they was white or black or Asian or whatever. That's what I was ready to join when I was like, man, what organization that? And I'm like, dang, Malcolm gone. Like, because as a kid, I knew they shot everybody, you know what I mean? But I didn't know everybody was gone. Like my daddy got shot, he came back. I saved his life. He don't even know. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell him the story. He don't even he like, why you act like I owe you something? I'm like, oh, you didn't even know. I've been a savior for a long time. I've been saving people's lives. I'm like a superhero for real. Like people know who I am. You know what I mean? And people really felt some kind of way. They was like, "Yo, what happened?" I'm like, "Man, it's a lot of evil. People trying to steal from me and do me wrong. People call me landlord. So when you see me out here, like sleeping on the sidewalk, y'all be like, "Yo, something ain't right," because that's the landlord right there. Like he owned this fucking neighborhood. He could sleep anywhere he want. He sold us the house. He cut our grass. He painted the house. I did all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? He did the electrical wire with the electricians. I wouldn't do nothing but hold the flashlight maybe for him. But you know what I mean? I was learning. I got to learn a lot doing that kind of stuff, helping the community and working with professionals. It was really great.
And then during the summer, when I went back to Africa, I was able to,
What's up? Say
each country
something.
that I visited, get the Afro-American community together and organize them and make them aware of their responsibility to those of us who are still here in the lion's den.
Ah!
And
Shit.
they began to do this quite well. And when I got to Paris
Put the
and
fear of God in
London,
them.
there are many Afro-Americans in Paris and many in London. And in November, we organized a group in Paris, and just within a very short time, they had grown
In
into a
Paris.
well-organized unit, and they, in conjunction with the African community,
Shout out to
in
my baby mama in Paris. Ooh la la. Ooh, mi chérie. Out in Paris. Let me get some of that Perrier. Girl, shout out to my baby mama.
invited me to Paris
What future said? I got a bad bitch in St.
to
Lucia.
address a large
Got a bad bitch in
gathering
Jamaica. Got a bad bitch in Haiti.
Parisians and
Got a bad
Afro-Americans
bitch in
and
France.
Caribbean people from the Caribbean and also from Africa who were interested in our
Real,
story
real
in this
bad
country
too. Yeah,
and the
bad to the
rate of
bone.
progress that we have been making. But since the French government and the British government and this government here,
Oh,
the
y'all,
United States,
shout out.
knows that I have been almost fanatically stressing the
Wait, y'all
importance
know I got the store hookup. because they done threw away. I caught them throwing away the vapes, y'all. Since they told me that they was sending the products to the other states and stuff because they changing the marijuana laws, so they can't sell the products no more. So I was like, yo, I'll take out the trash. Give me some of them products, yo. Y'all know I take out the trash, man. I take out trash all week. Just give me a bottle of water and all them weed products y'all throwing away. I was like, yeet. I was like, y'all ain't sending them to fucking whatever. Y'all throw them in the trash and write them off on y'all taxes. It costs too much money to mail it to somebody else unless they really just want it like that. So I assume that they might do that, but I don't even know if like y'all would have had to do it before the law changed. So now y'all got to throw it away. So we got a whole bunch of vapes. I'm going vape city on y'all. Mm-mm-mm.
The Afro-American uniting with the African and working as a coalition, especially in areas of which are of mutual benefit to all of us. And the governments in these
This one
different
might have died.
places were frightened because they know
Hold on.
that the black revolution is taking place on the outside of their house. And I might point out right here that you have uh, colonialism or imperialism, as the slave system of the West is called, is not something that's just confined to England or France or the United States. But the interests in this country are in cahoots with the interests in France and the interests in Britain.
Uh-oh.
And by this
Uh-oh.
one huge complex or combine, and it creates what's known as not the American power structure or the French power structure, but it's an international power structure.
Uh-oh.
And this international power
Uh-oh.
structure is used to suppress
Uh-oh.
the masses of
Malcolm
those.
X is talking about an international power structure. The powers that be. Didn't I tell y'all I'm the powers that be and that they use children as little slaves? And then y'all found out about the island. I told y'all I made Facebook. They changed the name of Facebook. I told you I made iPhone. It's based off the Sony Ericsson iPhone. I didn't make it up. And the Nokia iPhone. There was a whole bunch of iPhones before y'all had this iPhone. Matter of fact, the real iPhone is made to go on your eyes. So when you put it in that little box thing and put it on your eyes, that's the real iPhone. People be on my page stealing my information, y'all. Swagger jacking. I seen y'all in your music videos with your Louis Vuitton goggles on. Loser. Louis Vuitton make clothes for Nazis and didn't marry no woman, to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but the Louis Vuitton guy, like my thing is, I just don't have no respect for people that's not trying to build the army of the Lord. Like if every country got a church, y'all supposed to have an army of the Lord there. There's supposed to be different churches and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So we supposed to be in the worship of God. If what you doing ain't serving the purpose of what God got us doing, I don't fuck with it. Then them working with the Nazis is like, damn, bro. Like y'all got Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass married a black woman. Then he married a white woman. And Umar Johnson still used him and talk about snow bunnies all day. Like, bro, how you gonna talk about snow bunnies and name the school after a man that married a white woman? You can't do that. I don't care if he married a white woman. I'll marry a white woman. I don't care. Like, who cares? I would rather marry a white woman that's mixed or something. But I'm just saying, like, I'm I don't hate white people. I don't like people that don't wash their feet and wash their hands. I don't like people that don't worship God and work in the worship of God. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like. I hate evil. And this what that Rodney guy is. He's evil. Talking about he don't like bad energy. He alive.
In people all over the world and exploit them of their natural resources so that the era in which you and I have been living during the past 10 years most specifically
Not
has
it. I might
witnessed
have killed the
the
battery on this one
upsurge
already.
on the part of the black man in Africa against the power structure. He wants his freedom. And now mind you, the power structure is international. And as such, its own domestic base is in London, in Paris, in Washington, D.C., and so forth. And the outside or external phase of of the revolution, which is manifesting
Yeah, I probably
in
gotta charge
attitude and
these mugs. I
action
think they
of the
dead.
Africans today, is troublesome enough. The revolution on the outside of the house, or the outside of the structure, is troublesome enough. But now the powers that be are beginning to see that this
Powers that be.
struggle on the
There you go.
outside by
Brother, hold on. Let me rewind that for Malcolm X. He talked about the powers that be, and that's what I was trying to tell y'all about. The powers that be. I is the power.
the attitude and action
They
of
don't
the
got no
Africans
power.
today is
They
troublesome
have
enough.
slaves.
The revolution on the outside of the house, or the outside of the structure, is troublesome enough. But now the powers that be are beginning to see that this
Oh shoot, this gotta use the
struggle on
old
the
charger.
outside by the
I'm
black
tripping.
man
I'm like, why this ain't
is
charging?
affecting, infecting
Hold up.
the black man who is on the inside of that structure. And I hope you understand what I'm
That's
trying
probably
to say.
why it ain't got the rapid charger.
The newly awakened people all over the world pose a problem for what's known as Western interests, which is imperialism, colonialism, racism, and all these other negative isms or vulturistic isms. And
Girl, let me clean your headlights.
just as the external forces pose a grave threat, they can now see that the internal forces
And this battery pack
pose
dead. I
an
used
even
it
greater
already.
threat. But the internal forces pose an even greater threat.
I didn't find my other battery pack. I don't know where it is. I got my speaker.
And know what
I don't know where my battery
the
pack
stakes
is.
really
It's
are.
probably in the
Just
couch
by
somewhere.
advocating
I don't
a
know.
coalition of Africans, Afro-Americans, Arabs, Asians who live within this structure, it automatically has upset France, which is supposed to be one of the most liberal countries on earth, and it made them expose their hand. England the same way, and I don't have to tell you about this country that we're living in now.
I know one of my
So when
vapes
you
should be
count the
working
number of
right now.
dark-skinned people in the Western
I'm about to see
Hemisphere,
which one
you
works.
can see that there are probably over 100 million when you consider Brazil as two-thirds
Doing this for a
what we
reason.
call colored or non-white, and Venezuela and the Honduras and the
I think
Central
they
and other
just need to
Central
get
American
warmed
countries,
up.
Cuba and Jamaica and the United States. And
This
even
one can
Canada.
get warm on its own. That's why I like this one. And it's got a rapid charger.
Probably over 100 million. And this 100 million on the inside of the power structure today is what is causing a great deal of concern for the power structure itself. Not a great deal of concern for all white people, but a great deal of concern for most white people.
I think this one I'm gonna have to fix
See,
it
if I
too.
said all white
It's
people,
leaking.
then they would call me a racist for giving a blanket condemnation of things. And this is true. This is how they do it. They take one little word out of what you say, ignore all the rest, and then begin to magnify it all over the world to make you look like what you actually are. And I'm very used to that. So we saw that the first thing to do was to unite our people, not only unite us internally, but we have to be united with our brothers and sisters abroad. And it was for that purpose
This one
that I
still
spent
hitting?
5 months in the Middle East and
Gotta
Africa
be
during the
working.
summer. And the trip was very
They just,
enlightening.
I don't think
inspiring,
they, I think
and
they too
fruitful. I
cold.
didn't go into any African country or any country in the Middle East for that matter and run into any closed door, closed mind, or closed heart. I found a warm reception and
Which one worked?
amazingly
Mike Tyson. Bam! Knockout champ Mike Tyson 2.0. Moisture Mike over there knocking out the funk. Mike Tyson over there knocking out the funk over there. He's knocking out the stinkies. He's knocking the stinkies off of these fools. Mike Tyson, your boy. Snoop, I'm gonna try Snoop one more time. Snoop, I'm gonna call you back. Snoop, I'm hollering at you.
And I can see why they're so afraid of him. And they are afraid of him. They know he can cut off their oil.
It's leaking, bro.
And,
Like, maybe we make a new design.
The only thing power respects.
I gotta test out products, so
And whenever you find a man who's in a position to show power against power, then that man is respected. But you can take a man who has power and love him all the rest of your life, and non-violently and forgivingly and all the rest of those off-time things, and you won't get anything out of it.
So today I'm gonna be on the Mike
So I
Tyson.
also had a chance to
If
speak
y'all
to
want some
President.
smoke with me, I'm on the Mike Tyson today. That's what you don't want to deal with. You don't want me to be on the Mike Tyson stuff. That's that vampire shit right there. That's crazy, and I know crazy. That's crazy, ain't it? Yesterday I was on the Bob Marley. I was on the Jungle Juice. I'm trying to get some of the purple fired up. It ain't working now. Yeah, yesterday I was on the Jungle Juice. That Bob Marley. They was playing the reggae. I was vibing. Today I'm on Mike Tyson. What's up? What's up? Since you want to lie to other grown men in their face. Look at my video from yesterday and see the conversation, the where he said that foul, nasty, vulgar stuff to me. And all I said was I'm trying to help the community and help y'all teach better teachings, pretty much. Now, Billy Carson did a video. He was like, "Oh, they over there vaping, they smoking, and then they vaping, and then da-da-da," and he was talking like he was talking about his son or something. And I said, "Is that man trolling my videos? Like, is he like talking shit because I'm over here smoking and vaping? Because they don't smoke weed and use weed, so they scared of it. They like, it takes years to be able to maintain your sanity with cannabis and things like that. You gotta meditate and stuff. Not like something so basic, you know." Now I ain't charged this Mike Tyson vape in I don't know how long. So I think the 2.0 it has the rapid charger. It's got the better battery, and you know what I mean. Just like in the fashion of Malcolm X Day, this is your boy Mike Tyson official products. I'm shouting them out. I'm doing some more reviews for y'all too. I'm gonna do a whole Mike Tyson video with all Mike Tyson products. Stay tuned. I got y'all for 2025. I know y'all need to know, and y'all don't know sometimes. Like I couldn't even find Mike Tyson product when I found it. I used the product and I was like, oh shoot, how do I get more? And then I couldn't find it no more because I just live in Atlantis. Like we get lucky, we get stuff sometimes. Like if you like in New York or Miami or let's say Los Angeles, like it's just certain things you get exclusive. You know, like I can't get marathon products like all the best marathon products to do a review. So I have to go back out to Cali. So if any of my subscribers, y'all want to go meet at Marathon Burger. Right now, I heard they got so much crazy stuff. The mayor had to come down here to Marathon Burger. Like, y'all don't understand. This is Nipsey Hussle stuff. Like, Dr. Sabi, Doc, Nipsey Hussle wanted to make a Dr. Sabi movie. But then also, Nipsey Hussle wore a Malcolm X chain all the time. Like, man, he had the chain that I wanted. I want the Malcolm X chain. I want the No Limit Cash Money chain. That's all I want with my record deal right there. I'll sign it to the Nipsey Hussle marathon brand or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm about to get my money in my record deal. These lames can't even make good music. That music weak. Last night I rapped the Erica Badu song for y'all that I shared to her on SoundCloud when Dr. Sebi was alive trying to sign to her record company. And then she dang played games with me and acted crazy and weird. Then told Dr. Sebi not to give me a job. This video is 35 minutes long. I was going to go live for 35 minutes. Rodney video was like 20 minutes long. I did not know this was going to turn into an hour and 30 minutes. My bad. But it's good. It's all good. Because I'm like, yo, I got to show y'all, like, even this Mike Tyson vape, like, the battery lasting longer this month. Like, that's a good battery or whatever, dude. And it ain't leaking. Like, the Snoop Dogg vape, no knock at Snoop Dogg. This I really do like this vape, but it's, like, leaking. It's working. You can see it's working, but it's not hitting. It's Malcolm X Day. I just, showing respect to Snoop because I want to work with Snoop still and Martha Stewart's. I shouted y'all out in my interview too. Click the link in the bio. Check out my website. You can see my interview right there on the website. I had it so that y'all can play Prince while y'all was on my website reading it, and you could go click on it and go to iTunes and play Prince music. So I'm about to update that for y'all so y'all can make sure y'all still contributing to the legacy of Prince. I might do something like put a Nipsey Hustle button up there, and even something so you can order at Marathon Burger. But right now, it's something going on where people are getting in trouble at Marathon, and the police are just arresting a lot of people. So y'all don't go up to Marathon smoking your blunts or whatever, or drinking in the line or anything like that. Like, drink you some water, some juice, some sea moss, and chill out, y'all. Don't get up there and just start wilding out at Marathon, because they watching it, and they not playing with nobody acting silly up there. And you know what I mean? It's maybe they doing it for our own protection. Like, I hope they not doing that because they thought I was coming up there. Because I told you I was coming to Marathon Burger. Now all of a sudden the police is messing with everybody at Marathon, and ain't nobody talking about it. But I'll do it because it's Malcolm X Day, and I'm the one that's paying attention. Stuff be happening. I'll be like, how the fuck do y'all think I know this? Like, God. And I've been paying attention, loving my community. I don't hate none of y'all. I took me forever to see that y'all had crooked teeth. I didn't know y'all teeth was crooked. I wasn't looking at y'all. I wasn't even paying y'all no attention. I was listening to Dr. Sebi. I was wondering why y'all didn't help Dr. Sebi. I was like, oh, why Dr. Sebi y'all didn't take him to a foot specialist and get his feet cleaned up? Why y'all let him go around with dry feet? I'm like, y'all tripping.
In the area in Tanganyika, which is now Tanzania, and also Kenyatta, all of whom
Y'all didn't love that man.
I know that all of you know him. He was the head of the Mau Mau.
All
Which
bosses,
really brought freedom to
all bosses that's black and rich go to a foot doctor. All of them, they go to a foot specialist or somebody to get their feet right. Because a lot of men didn't take care of their feet when they was young, and they lost their soul. Okay, that's one way you could lose your soul just there. Just not if you God gave you a soul, you don't take care of it. Boom, you lost your talent. We were talking about that earlier. Sometimes we get into the Bible. Malcolm might get into the Bible. He's talking about power.
This is true. The Mau Mau
I'm gonna
played a
play this
leading
again.
role in bringing about freedom for Kenya, and not only for Kenya, but other African countries, because what the Mau Mau did frightened the white man so much in other countries until he said, well, I better get this thing straight before some of them pop up here. And this is good to study because you see what makes him react. And nothing lovingly makes him react. And nothing forgiving makes him react. The only time he reacts is when he knows you can hurt him. And when you let him know you can hurt him, he has to think 2 or 3 times before he tries to hurt you. But if you're not going to do nothing but return that hurt with love, why, good night. He knows you're out of your mind. And also, I had an opportunity to speak with President Azikwe in Nigeria, President Nkrumah in Ghana, and President Sekou Touré in Guinea. And in all these people, I found nothing.
I don't know if they even watching this video of my enemies or whatever. You need to apologize, and you need to tell the truth. If you ain't gonna get in a boxing ring like a man and box me, you tell the truth. And you tell everybody that I told you that I wanted to help Dr. Sebi a long time ago, and I was trying to help Dr. Sebi and work for him, and I tried to give him my resume. You go and you say it publicly. You tell the world who I am, and you go get Usha. You go get Usha, Dr. Sebi's daughter, and you sit down with her, and you make Usha tell everybody who I am and how I saved Usha, Dr. Sebi's daughter, because she wasn't taking her herbs and doing right. And I was like, why you tripping? I'm like, girl, don't you know this shit worth millions of dollars and it's about to blow up? Like Nipsey talking about it right now. Like, are you tripping? Like, you need to get in your right place. Like, get ready. Your phone about to ring off the hook. Like, get ready. Y'all ain't got your voicemail right. Get you a professional voicemail. Y'all ain't even ready for your blessing. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, girl, I thought you were going to teach me some of these recipes. I got to learn how to make John rice by myself. That's a recipe Dr. Sebi made with Michael Jackson. He didn't make it with Michael Jackson. He made it for Michael Jackson and gave Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson ate it and said, God damn. Michael don't even curse. Michael said, damn, what's that? Joy come from God. I'm just trying to tell you, man. That boy tried to elude you, that crazy man.
Sympathy, and the desire to help the black man in this country in fighting our problem. We have a very complex problem.
I'm doing a show just
I
about
hope you
Rodney.
forgive me for
I'm
just
gonna show
speaking
y'all
so
what Rodney used to
informally
look like. This is
tonight,
crazy.
but I frankly think it's always better to be informal. As far as I'm concerned, I can speak to people better in an informal way than I can with all of this stiff formality that ends up meaning nothing. Plus, when people are informal, they're relaxed. When they're relaxed, their mind is more open, and they can weigh things more objectively.
See, I just
Whenever you and I are
hold
discussing
on. See,
our
more
problems,
objectively. See, I just understood how to use my superpowers even better now. I know how to get into your nightmares even more now. The more I learn about you, that you act like a little child and start lying and stuff, hiding your hand and lying and talking slick. But then when we get in public, you act like everything cool and try to shake my hand. I can't shake your hand after you said some foul stuff to me like that. Go watch the video from last night and look at the cover photo. I read it. 5 hours live. Yeah, boy. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna lie. I warned y'all. I don't get comfortable. Don't get off the internet. Go get a job. Go back to school. Yo, next time somebody come in this comment, say something.
we need to be very objective, very cool, calm, collected, but that doesn't mean we should always be. There's a time to be cool
Any
and a
spirit
time to
change
be
on
hot.
y'all?
And
Any spirit change?
see, you got messed up into thinking that there's only one time for everything. There's a time to love and a time to hate. Even Solomon said that, and he was in that book too. You just taking something out of the book that fits your cowardly nature. And
Ooh.
when you don't want to fight, you say,
Ooh.
well, Jesus said don't fight. But I don't even believe Jesus said that.
Whoa. Whoa. He said y'all lying on Jesus. Dang.
Also, I am very pleased to see so many who have come out. You always uh, see for
Ooh.
yourself, where you can hear for yourself and then think for yourself. Then you'll be in a better position to make an intelligent judgment for yourself.
Ooh.
But if you form the habit of
Tyson.
listening to what
Pow.
others say about something or someone, or reading what someone else has written
Fight
about
me
someone,
and shit
you know,
or
somebody
shut
can
up.
confuse you and misuse you. So as Afro-Americans or black people here in the West,
Y'all don't think I'm bullying nobody. In the conscious community, we have debates and we have boxing matches. Even Chris Brown and Soldier Boy was fighting, and they are a part of the conscious community. Yes, they are. Chris Brown is running around with pyramids all day. Omarion is daggone using his chakras, hanging out with Queen Afua. Y'all think it's a game? This cult is deep. I forgot about Omarion, man. I ain't even trying to knock Omarion because Omarion, I think, is trying to do the right thing. That's what I think. Omarion is a good person. I don't judge people. I know he's trying. Just went down the wrong direction, man, to the wrong place. Went to the worst place. That's that New Wapian cult. We gotta save Omarion. I'm gonna hit up Omarion right after this live stream too. I'm gonna hit him up. Y'all remind me to hit up Omarion. Um, Chris Brown, Omarion, and Soldier Boy. His name is Soul Ja. Soul Ja. Y'all do not know that Soldier Boy is actually one of the smartest people in the world. Not the smartest, I'm the smartest. But if you was to like do it like Soldier Boy is, y'all really don't understand. Like y'all should put him in like engineering school. Like for real. Like y'all need to let him run a part of Apple or something. Like I don't know, like y'all are stupid for not just like hiring him alone, like officially. Like no, y'all should have made Soldier Boy sell the first iPhone for real. Like he should have been in the commercials. Like, but then that would have been too much like reality. Then y'all would have knew that I made the iPhone. Because why would Soldier Boy get the first iPhone? Cause I want him to have the iPhone. I made it for him. I made it for all the music artists that was trying to do something with their life and change their life and buy their mama a house. You know what I mean? That was the dream back in the day. You know, start a business, start your own clothing companies and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? We did it. Soldier Boy did it, didn't he? If you think he wasn't on a mission, why the fuck would his name be Soldier? He's obviously on a mission. He's got to have some kind of mission or something, right? Or objective. Like, like even smoking weed. Like y'all think it's like crazy. Smoking weed is like a great thing. Dr. Sebi said he was gonna smoke weed forever. That's Malcolm X's friend. And this Mike Tyson right here. Bow. Shout out to both of the live streams right now.
Hemisphere, you and I have to learn to weigh things for ourselves. No matter what the man says, you better look into it. And a good example of why it's so important to look into things for yourself. I was on a plane between Algiers and Geneva, and it just happened that two other Americans were sitting in the two seats.
What he
next to
said,
me.
Perry?
None of us knew each
We got a
other.
French. We got to do French
The other two
then.
were white.
Oui,
One
oui.
a male, the other a female. And after we'd been flying
Oui.
along for about 40 minutes, the lady, she says, "Could I ask you a personal question?" I said,
Nigga,
"Yes."
hold on.
She said, "Well,
If I ever go to France, I'm gonna walk around like a god, like Gucci Man did. Gucci Man went and ate healthy, went to Europe and started just walking around like he was a god. Oh my god, I can't make this stuff up. Y'all don't know what's going. Gucci Man is in the conscious community. Waka Flocka is in the conscious community. Y'all try to act like this stuff is like, come on, man. Like, who else in it? We went on some names last night. It's a lot of names people don't know. Mm, who else in the conscious community? Terrence Howard just exposed that he in it. He following Billy Carson. That's crazy. They got Satanists, all kind of stuff out here. So you don't know, like, Lil Uzi could be following Bobby Hemmett, Brother Panic or something. You don't know what's really going on out here and who's funding who, what's coming from what. It's crazy. These celebrities be having ghost pages. I don't know if they be on my page or not. I be like, y'all stop tripping. I'm gonna block you. I don't like all these weird ghost pages. Nah, I don't need all that. Y'all go come with your real page. I appreciate when the celebs come with their real pages. I be saying y'all, but y'all give me a reshare or something, man. Donate or something. Like link me up with some companies and let's bring us to a boardroom or something. Let's design some new products. Right now, I got a problem with hemp milk. Hemp, I can't find no good hemp milk. Anybody, I ain't never found no good hemp milk before. You got to make it yourself. So Dr. Sebi told us to eat hemp milk, but he meant make it yourself. Don't buy it from the store. So that's one thing I just want to say for Dr. Sebi. As a, I'm not an official Rasta, but I study Rasta. Like I play Bob Marley as like gospel music. I play Rastafarian music as that's gospel music. So I would say that they would probably say that I am I and that I am one of them, and I'm their brethren. But I don't know the scriptures and everything enough to. I would never call myself a Rasta, but I am like a cannabis priest. So those are my brothers, and I love them. I want them to all go vegan. They know they need to go vegan. Some of them gonna do it when they feel like it. They praying about it. They working it out with God. I'm smoking basil. Maybe we gonna talk about it one day. I'm coming out to Jamaica, man. When y'all want me to come out to Jamaica? Y'all know I can travel, right? I'm not on probation no more. I'm not in jail, none of that stuff no more. Y'all want me to come to Jamaica? I'll come out to Jamaica, just let me know. Y'all know I'm coming out there. I'm smoking only indica. Indica only. I want land race. Yeah. If I come to Jamaica, I might stay there for like a whole year, man. I just want to miss hurricane season. So y'all let me know. It's for future viewers. Damn, this girl said her boyfriend said she too fat. Shorty, go vegan then. Damn, Shorty. I don't know why y'all want to be my friend and then act like y'all want to just stay fat. I don't know why y'all just. All the fat girls, come on and go vegan with me. Come on, man. Come on. Just come on. I ain't gotta explain it and all that. Just come on. Just pray about it. Ask God to give you a sign. Don't ask me nothing. Ask God. God will show you. You'd be just watching some stupid movie, and then you'd be like, "Why did I never know my favorite character was a vegan in the movie? Why did I'm watching this movie? I got a movie in my website. It's a screenshot of Nick Cannon movie where the zombies. Everybody was in quarantine. It's a movie now. Everybody was in quarantine. They had made a virus in the laboratory in the movie, and it's called Day of the Dead or something like that. It's a Nick Cannon movie, okay? So watch it because this is the biggest mind explosion if you know what's all going on right now. If you know and you know why I did that, you could understand that like I couldn't even talk about it to y'all. All I could do is show you the picture of the movie and in the description so that you could see that oh it got Nick Cannon in it. Go watch the movie, y'all. Just Netflix and chill one time with me. See if I'm real, if I'm playing with you, or if something worth your time. Because people like Rodney, you would listen to him and he'll say that dumb stuff that you heard a million times that sound good in your ear, where like your ego talks to itself, the same things you tell yourself that he tells himself that make you feel comfortable. It's not God talking though. And what happens is when you watch me, I go out of my way to be a little bit funny, but to also be practical. Like this is protection for my eyes, seriously. Like I'm the superhero gear. It's not like a game. I'm not doing it for style. Like I always love goggles. My goggles that I actually like are missing right now. So I got to go find those goggles, and I don't know the name of them. So I got to go find them with I don't know. I'm gonna figure out how to find them. So the whole point about it is, y'all let me hold something. How about that? Y'all got any change or anything? I really need some change. I'm under attack. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm trying not to do any drugs. We're just smoking basil. If I get in a lot of pain, I will go to the hospital, and if I really need to. But so far, I haven't had to do no surgery, all natural healing. So that's why I'm letting y'all see me and vibe with y'all and everything. And pain is like my bitch. So it's kind of like I'm probably on level like 9 or 10 or so. Not 10. I'm like at like 8 or 9 right now on level pain. But it would seem like I'm on level like 3 to you because I'm just like used to it. Like fuck. Earlier, I kind of broke down a little bit and screamed a little bit. That was like I had probably hit around a 9, 9.5. So if it hits like 10, I might even have to cut off the live. Like and be like, whoa, I gotta lay down or something. I'm about to just lay down on his couch and just like Lennon on or sometimes he just lay down. Like man, fuck it. I'm just this is a real couch. It ain't a fake AI background. I go and pick up the stuff in the background and the stuff works. I actually have holy basil on that frame right there. Somebody was making fun of me saying that I'm at my grandma's basement or something. I said, that's my picture. That's not my grandma's picture. I got that maybe from your grandma, but it wasn't my grandma. My grandma had a different picture. It wasn't that picture. My grandma had a picture of Jesus and she had a picture of Martin Luther King, but it wasn't that picture. You know what I'm talking about if you black. So you know I'm black too. Man. But yeah, so in my content, I go out of my way to plant seeds. Like I don't know how much I could say sometimes, and they keep changing stuff. But right now we got freedom of speech, so I can say a lot. But I want to keep the tech. Every platform has the rules and guidelines and all that. So we have standards and all that stuff. So it's so confusing. It's like every couple months you have to update. Like, what are the rules on here? Um, so I try to just drop gems for y'all. Like I did when they did my street interview. I dropped a gem on y'all. Like, ain't nobody talking about this. I'm smoking basil. Now, if y'all watch me and think that okay, smoking basil could make you go crazy a little bit, understand that I choose to act a little bit extra silly, and I'm in pain, so a natural body painkillers are kicking in, but it's natural. So I'm just having fun with y'all, but I think that it could be dangerous for y'all. Like y'all need to learn how to meditate before you even smoke anything. Like don't smoke cigarettes and don't know how to meditate. Like don't none of that stuff. Learn how to pray and meditate first. I think that's maybe the problem with a lot of y'all. Like y'all probably should ask that man like Rodney or whatever. Like do he I'm not talking about Field and none of that. I haven't really addressed him in this video too much other than that moment earlier. But y'all should have asked him, do he want to come to church? And like, y'all read the Bible with him and give him a couple dollars to read the Bible and just sit there and read the Bible with him all day. But like, no, I'm gonna give you $1 every couple minutes. You just stay here and read the Bible with me, and just keep reading the Bible and see if a demon jump out of him. That's what y'all should do. Put some holy water on him and say, look, we're gonna anoint you with some holy oil and read the Bible and just make sure you ain't got no demons. Give him like some oregano oil in a bottle of water and tell him to drink it and see if a demon and worms jump up out of his body. Maybe he got worms in his brain. You never know. It could be the drugs or the worm. You never know. It could be mental health that he had an issue with a long time ago. He keeps saying stuff about his daddy. When I went on Instagram, I didn't see his dad. I told y'all like this dude, Red and Blue. I called them out. They didn't never show their daddy because they was letting y'all think Dr. Sebi was their daddy, so they could scam y'all. And then they finally showed their daddy, and they made it like an AI photo. And then they try to make their hair look like it ain't gray no more. I said, why y'all making AI so fake? This is weird. Like, y'all trying to scam these young people and make yourself look young with a cartoon? That's pathetic. That's a hoe. That's a bitch. Man, I'm about to play Ninja Turtles, dog. Hold up. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Hold on. 2 hours. I went 5 hours yesterday. I still hot from yesterday. Put them on all the skins, yeah. Put them on in, yeah. I'm really drinking syrup. Maple syrup. Hold up. I'm about to do a maple syrup shot and turn up with y'all real quick. So we getting started from Malcolm X. We burning the myrrh. Let's do it. Y'all don't know I'm really drinking maple syrup. Real syrup sipping. Maple syrup. I I bet you can't beat me in the chug off. Who chugging maple syrup today? I'm turning up. I'm gonna be cranked up on the Mountain Dew. I'm cranked up on the Mountain Dew. Mmm. Mm. Ooh, give your body that energy. Need the energy to heal. Need the energy to whoop the trick. Gotta whoop the trick in the name of Jesus. Say America. Pow. See, I made this look sexy. You can't do this. I am sexy. What? That's what the ladies call me. When they do my street interview, they need to say big sexy. Yeah, that's what the ladies call me. They be like, hey, sexy. I'm like, who the fuck told you my name was sexy, girl? Excuse me, ma'am. I'm a sir. Excuse me. Treat me like I'm a piece of meat, lady. It's wonderful. Ooh, that's that extra rich, dark maple right there. I ain't had no maple water today. You gotta make some maple water. Yeah, real syrup sippers. Really drinking maple syrup. Yeah, you see that? Real. Taking it to the head. Yeah. You don't do that. I ain't drinking too much, golly. I ain't trying to get no sugar coma. Woo. That hits fast. I'm all cranked up on the Mountain Dew now. Woo. Take what, like 10, 5 minutes? 30 seconds? Whew. I already had some, I think, in here. Ow. Ow. Okay. Doing too much movement right now, hurting a little bit. Shit. Fuck. All the weed in the world, I can still feel that. Ooh. I'm about to beat somebody up in Ninja Turtles. Okay. Playing Ninja Turtles. Y'all
looking at my
playing?
briefcase, and she said, "Well, what does that X?" She says, "What kind of last name could you have that begins with X?" So I said, "That's it, X." And she said, "Well, what does the M stand for?" I said, "Malcolm." So she was quiet for about 10 minutes. And, and she turned to me and she says, "You're not Malcolm X." You
I
see,
don't remember this part. Malcolm's so funny. He was. They said he was the prince. Man, he's hilarious. I don't remember this part. I really don't. I must, cause I would play Malcolm X, fall asleep, and then play it over again. Then be cleaning the house and, you know what I mean, just fixing on the cars and working in the garden. You know, I might just have to gut this whole wall out. It might be critters in there, the worms and snakes and all that. And you seen the TikTok videos of snake in the roof? Like I might have a snake moving around up in there. I gotta go get him. I gotta go get that snake. I'm gonna go get that snake. He ain't gonna go get himself. I'm gonna go get him. So daggone, I go get that snake. I'll play some Malcolm X. But then, right when Malcolm X probably got to this part right here, is when the snake popped out. I'm like, ah! Then it go back to Malcolm X talking, and I didn't hear the rest of the story. You know what I mean? So, you know, oh
"The
man,
last name could you have that begins with X?" So I said, "That's it, X." And she said, "Well, what does the M stand for?" I said, "Malcolm." So she was quiet for about 10 minutes. And, and she turned to me and she says, "You're not Malcolm X." You see, we had been riding along in a nice conversation like three human beings, no hostility, no animosity, just human. And
say something in the
she
chat.
couldn't take this. She said, "Well, you're not who I was looking for." And she ended up telling me that she was looking for horns and all that, and for someone who was out to kill all white people, as if all white people could be killed. This was her general attitude, and this attitude had been given her, this image had been given her by the press. So before I get involved in anything nowadays, I have to straighten out my own position. And which is clear, I am not a racist
Excuse
in
me.
any form whatsoever. I don't believe in any form of racism.
Don't believe
I
in
don't
it.
believe in any form of discrimination or segregation. I believe in Islam. I'm a Muslim. And there's nothing wrong with being a Muslim. Nothing wrong with the religion of Islam. That just teaches us to believe in Allah as the God. And those of you who are Christians probably believe in the same God. Because I think you believe in the God who created the universe. And that's the one we believe in, the one who created the universe. The only difference being, you call him God, we call him Allah. Jews call him Jehovah. If you could understand
Jehovah
Hebrew, you
Jireh.
probably call him Jehovah too. If you can understand Arabic, you probably call him Allah. But since
He
the
going through the names of
white
God now.
man, your friend, took your language away from you during slavery, the only language you know is his language, your friend's language. So you call him, you call for the same God he calls for. When he's putting a rope around your neck, you call for God, and he calls for God. And you wonder why the one you call on never answers you. So that once you realize that I believe in the supreme being who created the universe, and believe in him as being one, I also have been taught in Islam that one God who only has one
I
religion, and that
believe that
religion is called Islam, and all of the prophets.
God created us or whatnot. I don't understand it. And God work in mysterious ways, and that's what it is. But I also believe that the sun creates us also. Like like flowers bloom and turn to the sun. The animals follow the sun. Like the sun gives us vitamins and nutrients that our body can absorb the light spectrum and metabolize it and turn it into hormones and chemicals and it goes to your receptors or whatnot. So I'm like, it's like the sun, like a little god, like is sometimes the God of the Bible the grand creator, and then sometime the God of the Bible, like Jesus, and then sometime the God of the Bible is like the Son. They'll be like, God was it a pillar of fire? It's like, okay, it's like, okay. I don't know. I sometimes I've just been reading and I don't understand it all, but I always feel like, the sun is a part of the creation and a part of the mechanics of Earth to where have a symbiotic type relationship where they're existing together as two entities and they interact, and we are the product of that interaction. And I think that there's a bit of intelligence there that is in the grand design where you could see God in it. Like, wow, like how does plants and everything in the world exist for real? I don't understand God. That's amazing. Like, I'm not even gonna try. It's
Or taught that religion. Abraham,
amazing.
Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, all of them. And by believing in one God and one religion and all of the prophets, it creates unity. There's no room for argument, no need for us to be arguing with each other. And also in that religion, of the real religion of Islam. When I was in the Black Muslim movement, they didn't have the real religion of Islam in that movement. It was
Whoa,
something else.
whoa,
And but the real religion of Islam doesn't
whoa.
teach.
Malcolm X called the Nation of Islam a cult. That's what he pretty much just said. That y'all was that it was a cult. That's what.
No need for us to be arguing with each other. And also in that religion, of the real religion of Islam. When I was in the Black Muslim movement, they didn't have the real religion of Islam in that movement. It was something else. And but the real religion of Islam doesn't teach anyone to judge another human being by the color of his skin. The yardstick that is used by the Muslim to measure another man is not the man's color, but the
So
man's deeds, the man's conscious behavior.
so back in the day, the Nation of Islam used to teach the white man the devil and all that stuff, and then Yaqub and all that stuff, like spaceships and aliens and everything. It's in the FBI files. You can get them. Spike Lee and them put it out as a book. A lot of these people in the community not reading it. I got the book. I will start reading it to y'all some more one day. When y'all want me to read it, I would read it today. I'm not gonna get into it right now.
The man's intentions. And when you use that as a standard of measurement or
Read
judgment,
it.
you never go wrong. But when you just judge a man because of the color of his skin, then you're committing a crime. Because that's the worst kind of judgment. If you judge him just because he was a Jew, that's not as bad as judging him because he's black.
So
Because a Jew can hide his religion.
So what the way I felt like racism, like the glitch in racism was that like they made black people not read. They made us look at the ground. They made us go to the back. They didn't let us sit at the proper tables and learn how to eat with the silverware and the proper etiquette. They made niggas. Niggas is a product that they sell like two for 99. You know what I mean? Buy one get one. And they ate them. And they did a lot of nasty foul stuff. And they traumatized them. And they did so much just work to can't see and work to can't see. Wake up and can't see working and work to can't see no more. You know what I mean? It's like what? Like they had to invent lunch breaks and stuff like that. Slaves didn't have lunch breaks. you know, they figured out that they had to start making lunch because people was gonna be dying too much. So now you think you need to eat so many meals a day because they keep changing it. You need to eat 3 small meals, 5 small meals, and then a quarter meal, then an enzyme, then a protein, then an electrolyte, then it got to be organic. Now it needs to be raw. Oh, now you got some raw organic produce. Oh, it's good for you. Oh, the doctor told you broccoli not good for you no more. Even the doctors are saying it. So it's hilarious. Um, I think that like some people were just taught stupid stuff. Like I've had white people say like they thought that we tasted like chocolate, like in caramel and stuff. I'm like, for real? They told y'all that? Like for real? So some of these white girls are trying to get with the black guys because they really want to know if we taste like chocolate, and some of us are gonna let them find out. Like, come on and find out, white girl. And they giving you head and stuff, and they're trying to get the chocolate. That's what they're really. They think they're either gonna try to steal your soul or they're trying to get the chocolate. Like it's crazy. Like I did not know this stuff was really real. So like they've been miseducated and traumatized, and like they literally were cooking us and stuff, and they might have put some chocolate with us and put us into a chocolate bar or something, and then tell you, ooh, that's the good Nika chocolate. Ooh, get you some. You know, they so now they associating us with pancakes. We taste like syrup and chocolate and stuff. They really think that, some people. In some places. In the country, it's crazy when you go to the country. When you got them people that snag a tooth and talk all jibber jabber, boy, that's some crazy stuff out there. Just drinking moonshine and stuff. Lord, Lord have mercy. Oh, gotta love the country, man. Some of them my kinfolk, Lord. So either way, I just felt like sometimes, like if you made a nigga into a savage, and then you warned people to stay away from them, and then it's like they had, oh, you can't look at a white woman. I would be scared of a Negro too. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all made Negroes sound so crazy. Y'all put them in circuses and told people we was from the jungle and monkeys, and it's just so much bad stuff that they did in history that's so crazy to where I think they should teach black history for real in every school, mandatory, and that they should like always apologize, and that we need reparations. And not just for us though. It's slaves that was slaves in 2020 that got caught working at McDonald's, children and stuff. I was a child slave of Procter and Gamble. They never paid us for any work. All we got was free crap. I thought they was gonna give me a scholarship or something. I was like, what?
And say something else, which a lot of them do that. They say there's something else. But the black man can't hide. When they
Oh, let me hear that real quick.
is judging him because he's black. Because the Jew can hide his religion. You can say he's something else. A lot of them do that. They say there's something else. But the black man can't hide. When they start indicting us because of our color, that means we're indicted before we're born, which is the worst kind of crime that can be committed. And
Dang.
the Muslim religion has eliminated all tendencies to judge a man according to the color of his skin, but rather the judgment is based upon his deeds. And when
I shouldn't have laid this
prior
thing
to
down.
going into the Muslim world, I didn't have any. I didn't have. Elijah Muhammad had taught us that the white man could not enter into Mecca in Arabia, and all of us who followed him, we believed it. And he
Oh,
said the reason he couldn't enter was because he's white and inherently evil. It's impossible to change him. And the only thing that would change him is Islam, and he can't accept Islam because by nature he's evil. And therefore, by not being able to accept Islam and become a Muslim, he could never enter Mecca. And this is how he taught them. And, and so when I got over there and went to Mecca and saw these people who blonde and blue-eyed and pale skin and all those things, I said, well, but I watched them closely, and I noticed that there was, though they were white, and they would call themselves white, there was a difference between them and the white one over here. And that basic difference was this.
excuse me.
In Asia or the Arab world or in Africa, where the Muslims are, if you find one who says he's white, all he
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that all over the brother Malcolm. That's a Mike Tyson vape. That thing's strong. You see, a tear came up my eye on that one right there. Whew. Just that Mike Tyson knockout right here. Shit. I'm a giant, so y'all don't try this. Please do not try this. Please don't try to be like me. Don't try to be like me. Don't try to be like James Brown. James Brown was on substances. You can't be like Bobby Brown. You saw in the documentary? You can't do that. It's impossible. Stop. Oh God. I mean, if you sit up there and drink some maple syrup, maybe you could do it. I don't know. But don't try to be like me. This I do not recommend y'all follow me in any way like that. Because like me, I don't count calories. I don't pay attention to how much protein I got, how many enzymes or electrolytes. I don't do none of that. All I know is that like you got to make sure you keep your potassium up. You get natural potassium. We got natural plants with all that. And I think I looked up something that had potassium with the mango. Was it the mango had potassium in it? So I think the banana has potassium in it. But we got the burro bananas, the chata, you know. Or you can like have the other ones with the seeds in them. I want to get some of those and order some of those. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get some of those too. Then I'm gonna go live and eat those with y'all, man. Turn up with y'all one time. I was eating chocolate fruit last night. I'm about to get some more of that. That thing is it.
He's doing is using an adjective to describe something that's incidental about him, one of his incidental characteristics. So there's nothing else to it. He's just white. But when you get the white man over here in America and he says he's white, he means something else. You can listen to the sound of his voice when he says he's white. He means he's boss. That's right. That's what white means. In this language, you know the expression free, white, and 21. He made that up. He's letting you know all of them mean the same. White means free, boss. He's up there. So that when he says he's white, he has a little different sound in his voice. And I know you know what I'm talking about. This was what I saw was missing in the Muslim world. They said they were white was incidental. White, black, brown, red, yellow. It doesn't make any difference what color you are. And so this was the religion that I had accepted and had gone there to get a better knowledge of it. But despite the fact that I saw that Islam was a religion of brotherhood, I also had to face reality. And when I get back into this American society, I'm not in a society that practices brotherhood. I'm in a society that might preach it on Sunday, but they don't practice it on no day, on any day.
Dang.
And so since I could see that America itself is a society where there is no brotherhood, and that this society is controlled primarily by racists and segregationists.
My hair is like crazy right here.
Who use and who are in Washington D.C. in positions of power, and from Washington D.C. they exercise the same forms of brutal oppression against dark-skinned people in South and North Vietnam, or in the Congo, or in Cuba, or in any other place on this earth where they're trying to exploit and oppress. This is a society whose government doesn't hesitate to inflict the most brutal form of punishment and oppression upon dark-skinned people all over the world. To wit, right now, what's going on in and around Saigon and Hanoi, and in the Congo and in elsewhere. They are violent when their interests are at stake. But all of that violence that they display at the international level,
Wolverine.
when I want to really be the freedom, we're supposed to be nonviolent. They're violent. They're violent in Korea. They're violent in Germany. They're violent in the South Pacific. They're violent in Cuba. They're violent.
I dare you to get in the ring with me.
But when it comes time for you and me to protect ourselves against lynchers,
See that right there?
they tell us to be nonviolent.
Woo! Wolverine, boy. Nobody want to get in the ring with me. I punch bricks.
That's a shame. Because we get tricked into being nonviolent.
It's like this metal right here.
When somebody stands up and talks like I just did, they say, well, he's advocating violence. Isn't that what they say? Every time you pick up your newspaper, you hear where one of these things has written into it that I'm advocating violence. And I have never advocated any violence. I've only said that black people who are the victims of organized violence perpetrated upon us by the Klan, the
Wolverine,
and many other forms, we should defend ourselves. And when I say that we should defend ourselves against others, they use their their press skillfully to make the world think that I'm calling on violence, period. And I wouldn't call on anybody to be violent without a cause.
Wolverine,
But I think the
motherfucker.
black man in this country, above and beyond
The
people
leader
all
of the
over the world,
X-Men.
will be more justified.
Cyclops don't live forever. Wolverine becomes the leader of X-Men because he's the oldest already. Wolverine is the oldest X-Men next to Apocalypse and shit. Like, like for real, y'all really don't want no smoke with me. You're not on my level. You got cheap CMOS. You got that bullshit, and you've been lying to the community talking about you got 92 minerals. And that one ain't even got the real minerals like the good CMOS. But it ain't no 92 minerals in no CMOS. I had to keep explaining this. It's a product that he created, not a formula. But the formula, most people just call it CMOS because that's when you call the office, it's best to just ask for that so they'll know what you're talking about.
When he stands up and starts to protect himself, no matter how many necks he has to break and heads he has to crack.
The one with, if you ask the officer, the one with the 92 minerals, they don't have that product no more.
But I think the black man in this country, above and beyond people all over the world,
I know.
will be more justified when he stands up and starts to protect himself, no matter how many necks he has to break and heads he has to crack.
Is it right there? I think it's right there.
I saw in the paper where on the television where they took this black woman down in
Right here.
Alabama and knocked her right down on the ground, dragging her down the street. You saw it. You're trying to pretend like you didn't see it because you knew you should have done something about it and didn't. It showed the sheriff and his henchmen throwing this black woman on the ground, and Negro men standing around doing nothing about it.
Y'all ain't ready for this lifestyle, boy.
Woo! To love. What kind of
Wonderful.
phrase is
Yo,
that?
bitch.
Overcome them without capacity to love. And then
God is good. All the time. I almost cursed. This is the CMOS formula. Now you could get Fucus, or you could get Fucus is the Bladerac, and then you have Irish Moss. So this one has the Irish Moss and the Bladerac. Yeah, Condrus crispus is the Irish Moss. I wasn't eating off the bottle, now I am. Bladerac is the Fucus, right? So I wish it told us the mineral content here and showed the lab report. I'm trying to get the update for y'all, and I'm trying to get new capsules for y'all ASAP. But the office, y'all, I called them on live. Y'all saw it, okay? I'm not making this up. You to go watch some of my videos, or if y'all want me to find a video, I'll chop it and repost it for y'all. If y'all need to see it, because I think sometimes y'all need to see it like that. I gotta chop it down for y'all so y'all can see all the multiple things I do in my videos, and that's what I'm also gonna help y'all with. Because y'all, my fan club, y'all not making no edited TikTok videos to help like the campaign, so that's okay for right now. Y'all do what y'all can do. But this product has Irish Moss and Bladerac. This is the bromide, okay? Bromide, drSebijr bromide. So if you say, Dr. Sabby back in the day, I want some sea moss, this is what they're gonna give you: 2 different seaweeds, sea vegetables, natural cell food, and then this product used to also have burdock in it, natural burdock, not the one from China, okay? So even the ones from America sometimes are the ones from China, or they grew the seeds from China. Be careful. So this product, like, kind of according to what Dr. Sebi's family saying, they are right and wrong, because this product no longer has 92 minerals in it no more. They need to actually post how many minerals this is. This is not the original Dr. Sebi formula, and I hope that they are using the right CMOS and the right Bladerac. and I want to go in and go look at it and show y'all, but I haven't seen enough from the footage to see like everything that they use. So I can only see them like mixing the pot. I didn't see the herb they put in the pot for all of it. So like I think I saw Casa Sagrada or something. So either way it goes, to get the so-called 92 minerals, you will want to take, I believe, the iron or the formula that has the iron and the sea moss in it, or you could take the iron formula with the sea moss. But what happens is most people get the bundle, and you're gonna take some sea moss, and then you might take your iron later. So you might not need so much iron in your day. It's kind of like a waste. So it'd just be better to take more sea moss to start your day off with. So that's almost like a better way. But sometimes you might want to do the iron in the morning too, especially if you need it. So there's a lot of things like you can talk to your doctor about it. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. Okay, people call me Dr. Sebi Jr. I'm not related. I'm not a doctor. Um, I work with doctors, and we can call your doctor if you like, or we can go see your doctor. You can call me three-way while you're meeting with your doctor. But I only tell y'all what the doctors told me, and then I show y'all what doctors say and what the news say about food or anything like any food safety warning or anything like that. So right now, we're trying to get the even a new update for y'all, and I know y'all want it. I know y'all ready for it. I know y'all saw, y'all disappointed with some of the problems with the company. Things don't seem right, and y'all don't understand. And I'm gonna help y'all out if they will pay me. So there's so many things that I want to help improve about this bottle, like what's something else I can improve? Like this has 88 capsules. I thought this used to have 90 capsules in it. I could have swore it had 90 capsules in it. So I'm like, okay, can we fit more capsules in the bottle? And then I want to get a new capsule, and we're probably gonna let me see, like these right here. It has FDA approved facility. That should be bigger. That should be much bigger because there's plenty of space right here. So these should be bigger. So they're easier to read. Most people can't read this. I can read it. It's very, very tiny. I can read this. So I'll read this for y'all. I do this sometimes to help y'all because y'all can't read the bottles or the phone numbers or the address. I can read all of this. If you don't know it, y'all ask me, Dr. Sebi's website. It's so much all the time. And I'm not getting paid to do this, but I'll just do it for Malcolm X Day for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn on the light for this. Not outside directly. Okay, GMO free. Good manufacturing practice certification. GMP. Yep. Okay. We got the address. Now I'm reading the tiniest stuff on the bottle right here, just showing y'all that I am the King of Kings, the Black Jesus, and all that stuff that I'm supposed to be. And I'm apologize that some of these fakes came to y'all. And I'm not Mr. Nice Guy. Oh no, I'm not that guy. Those people try to finesse y'all and act fake and do lame stuff. I'm not none of them. I apologize that those people wasted your time. I tried to help some of them, and they stole some of my style and ideas. And then I had to start making content because I couldn't believe that they did y'all like that. I cannot believe the conscious community did y'all like that. I can't believe this Diddy stuff. I'm like, bro, I never liked him. I knew something was wrong. I didn't know, but I just knew. Like, why all your artists fail and just come on, man? Like, okay, so manufactured in a, I've read this before, in a FDA, an FDA, I think it's facility, but I really, really can't see this, so I might have to zoom in on this one. This is really tiny. Yeah, so y'all definitely need to make this bigger because this is crazy. If I'm struggling, whoa, this is tiny. And then it's like I'm turning it upside down. This crazy, bro. It might be because this is an old bottle. It's been sitting on the shelf. It might have faded a little bit too. I almost really can't read that word. But it's FDA stamp. Oh shoot, that's crazy. I'm about to get dizzy. That is tough, boy. That is a tough word right there. I'm trying to see that with my Superman vision. Whoa. Just try, y'all get your Dr. Sebi bottle and try to read this. I'm telling you, you gonna get dizzy. This little thing right here, this one last word, because I see it's manufactured in a FDA something facility. It say bio standard. What the, bruh? I really can't read this. This is tiny. Yo, I'm about to try to zoom in real quick. Let me see if I can. This is crazy. Oh wow. I need more light still. That's crazy. FDA registered facility. Oh, there we go. Registered. Boy, that's tiny. That was a nice size word. It was nice and tiny, boy. It's like I was struggling on that one. So definitely those need to be bigger right there on the Dr. Sebi bottle. That was hard to read that. Hit the like button. Doing that for Malcolm X Day for y'all. I love to do the products, but I'm actually out. I actually need more. So I appreciate y'all like and reshare, donate. I would take some on live, but there are none. I took them all on live and off live and stuff like that. So I actually open them up and shake them in the water bottle and just drink the sea moss like that. And this is Dr. Sebi was Malcolm X's friend, so I'm not getting paid to promote or endorse this product. So many people are scared of these, and you know, if y'all got some and y'all scared, I'll take them with you on live. Y'all can call me up. Boom, I'll meet y'all at the daggone mall, or y'all want to meet at a vegan restaurant. We can hang out and do an interview and take Dr. Sebi herbs live, and we could talk about how to, how like if you want to pour it in some spring water and water it down a little bit, sometimes you could do that. Like you could take one of these capsules, pour it in a bottle of water, spring water, shake it up real good, but don't do it if it's cold. Do it at room temperature, okay? Or yeah, room temperature, and then you can chill it if you want to, or pour it on ice. But I would suggest spring water ice cubes, or make your own spring water ice cubes. So yeah, Dr. Sebi Cell Food right there for Malcolm X Day 2025. Nobody else doing this. Only the company, the actors and employees they got. It's just they need to hire me for real. Cause I mean, I don't even know if them actors do stuff like this on their personal social media, or they getting paid to do it. Like I don't know how it all works. I actually want to go find out who these people are now. I'm like, who are you? Where do y'all finding people? Why y'all won't hire me, man? Like, everybody's gonna tell y'all should hire me because I'm like showing y'all what I do for Dr. Sebi all the time. Like, I can just find little problems like that. Like that was one of the big issues right there that I pointed out before that was hard to read. Um, so I was just trying to think. There's some more issues on here, but I'm not going to talk about them until they pay me, and I'm not going to, you know, give y'all too many. Uh, what's it called? I'm not going to help these people that's trying to copy Dr. Sebi's company too much because y'all are crazy writing scam books. I think that's Dr. Inky doing that too. Somebody is making these weird Dr. Sebi fake books with this weird Photoshop and stuff, and it feels like it's Dr. Inky because he's shady and a scumbag like that, and he's really materialistic. And then he was with Polite, who was very materialistic, and I'm trying to figure out why he didn't go to jail too with Polite. I thought Polite said he was bigger than Nino Brown, and he was gonna take somebody down with him. I thought he was gonna take Inky down with him. You better shut the fuck up over there. Better never say my name. And stop saying Dr. Sebi name. Ever. Get Dr. Sebi name out your mouth, Inky. Don't say Dr. Sebi no more. Say your daddy name. Say somebody else's name. That's what they told me. They told me, why don't you say your daddy name? I told y'all about my dad and stuff, but I help Dr. Sebi company and I'm trying to get paid still. So I'm working. I'm doing my business. I need $1 million. I brought 1 million fans and I'm willing to make 20 million off of that million that y'all pay me. So I'm here to help the community because I want to give away some of these to y'all. I want y'all to be able to have these, but right now I want to get the updated bottles and everything from Dr. Sebi Cell Food. We already talked about. and I want them to pay me, and I want to give out some of these at the festival to y'all. I want us to be able to do some real Dr. Sebi juicing and food and everything. So stay tuned. Hopefully, I'll be able to get the booth with y'all, and it'll be turned up for 2025. I mean, but you gotta make it happen. People don't know how to make it happen. It's like y'all thought it's a game. People really think it's a game. I be like, y'all are tripping. It ain't a game, bruh. Y'all play too much. I'm not playing. I got CMOS. I just don't have no more Dr. Sadie CMOS. I got some CMOS right here. You see what I'm saying? I got CMOS. I stay having seaweed. I've been eating seaweed before Dr. Sadie ever came around. I just take his product to support him and try his different herbs that I didn't have access to. It's like he got the hookup. He doing his thing. So I recognize that he's doing his thing, and I want to help Dr. Sebi. And I was helping Dr. Sebi for years. Everybody wasn't doing that. Some people was, and some people stopped, and then some people kept helping Dr. Sebi. I was helping Dr. Sebi. I wasn't there in the beginning, but I showed enough. In the last 5 years of Dr. Sebi life, he said he started to feel like he finally got what he deserved, and started like getting like the love and the recognition and all that he really deserved, and started feeling really good and loved. And I was like, yeah, that's because of me. In the last 5 years of Dr. Sebi life, I had been helping him and sending all kind of help. I was sending everybody to Dr. Y'all just call Dr. Sebi. Y'all call him. Call Dr. Sebi. Let's call him right now. Y'all want to call Dr. Sebi office right now? Oh, y'all ain't in the live no more. Dang. We could have called Dr. Sebi office. Now, if you don't have the phone number for Dr. Sebi office, it's on the website. I'm going to read that to you. Let's do that for Malcolm X Day. I'm going to give y'all the hotline. This is the phone number. It's 310-838-2490. 310-838-2490. So I need some more CMOS. Y'all get some. Let me get some. Y'all can get three of them. Let me get one of them. Y'all ain't even gonna take them. I know this girl. She has some Dr. Sebi CMOS from 10 years ago in her house still. I said, "How the CMOS that jar would last me a weekend? Like you could use all that CMOS in 2 days if you really wanted to. You could take this whole bottle and mix it in with some water and drink it. If you really was hurting, you could just take this whole bottle. It's safe enough for you to do that. He told us we could do that. He didn't. Y'all don't know that. They didn't tell y'all that. Like if y'all asking me about fast, like you can do a fast and drink CMOS all day. You'll feel great. You might not go to sleep. You might notice your bones stop hurting or something.
It disgraces the rest of us because all over the world,
But in the live, let's go.
showing a black woman with some white brutes with their knees on her, holding her down, and full-grown black men standing around watching it. Why, you are lucky to let you stay on earth, much less stay in the country.
Godly. They beat this black woman and the men didn't stop it.
When I saw it, I dispatched a wire to Rockwell. Rockwell was one of the agitators down there. Rockwell is Lincoln Rockwell. And the wire said, in essence, that this is to warn him that I am no longer held in check from fighting white supremacists by Elijah Muhammad's separatist black Muslim movement, and that if Rockwell's presence in Alabama causes harm to come to Dr. King or any other
Uh,
black
uh,
person in Alabama who is doing
Malcolm
nothing
X said, I'm gonna come see about y'all if y'all fuck with Martin Luther King too. Uh, uh. Malcolm said, I'm gonna come see about you.
Rockwell's presence in Alabama causes harm to come to Dr. King or any other
Hey, Malcolm X said, don't touch not a child of God. Malcolm X told him, listen to this. Malcolm X is a problem.
holding her down.
What's a
And
problem?
full-grown black men standing around watching it. Why, you are lucky to let you stay on earth, much less stay in the country. When I saw it, I dispatched a wire to Rockwell. Rockwell was one of the
Hear this?
agitators down there. Rockwell is Lincoln Rockwell.
That's
And
why I
the
became
wire
rock star.
said, in essence, that this is to warn him
There you go.
that I am no longer held in check from fighting white supremacists by Elijah Muhammad's separatist black Muslim movement, and that if Rockwell's presence in Alabama causes harm to come to Dr. King or any other black person in Alabama who's doing nothing other than trying to enjoy their rights, then Rockwell and his Ku Klux Klan friends would be met with maximum retaliation from
Maximum.
those of us who are not handcuffed by this nonviolent philosophy.
He a shot
And I
caller.
haven't heard from Rockwell since. And
So that's why the ops moved on him. He made a shot call.
what you and I have to start doing in 1965, I mean, that's what you have to do, because most of us already did it, is start living. And they
Word
will
from
get to
Malcolm X.
know. There'll be a dialogue. There'll be some communication. And I'm quite certain there will then be some understanding. Why? Because the Klan is a cowardly outfit.
Cowards.
They have perfected the art of making Negroes be afraid.
And they
And as long as the
hide.
Negroes are afraid, the Klan is safe. But the Klan itself is coward. They never come, one of them never come after one of you.
See, you know
They're
how
all
Superman, like, he never like puts on a mask. You know what I mean? Like, he has just glasses, but you know that that's Superman. It's like, come on, y'all know that's Superman. You know, all the other superheroes be like, it's like really stupid because I think eventually Superman stops being Clark Kent. Like he just be Superman all day, and everybody know he's Superman. So it's like some of y'all be up here being fake. Hey, y'all be trolling. It's like, bruh, like y'all ain't put y'all face out here and risk y'all life, man. Y'all better put some respect on my name. Put some respect on Nipsey, Dr. Sabi, Malcolm X. Like, man, put some respect on it. Like, don't disrespect because y'all got fools out here asking for respect and they not doing nothing constructive. Man, not out there listening to Malcolm X while you sitting in the sun. I am. I'm out there sitting in the sun meditating. I'm listening to Malcolm X. I'm listening to Dr. Sabi meditating. I listen to Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean? And like, I pretty much learned how to speak English from listening to Malcolm X. That's what I wanted to try to say. Like I always felt like, man, I wonder could I be related to him because of our similarities or whatever, and just being in the South and all the stuff that happened, we don't know whose cousins are who. But I always was like, man, that'll be crazy if I was related to him. Maybe I could marry his daughter, but if I'm related to him, I can't, you know. So it was like always funny in my mind. But I'm not trying to say like I'm a descendant of Malcolm X, but it's like in my heart, like we Malcolm X kids, we baby's kids, you know, like we grew up on all that, like Martin and just all the crazy stuff that made us great, you know. And I think we're amazing, and I love us. So I want us to get it right and figure this stuff out, man. And one thing is, y'all just miss Dr. Sabi so much. Y'all don't know what he really was trying to do. The real teachings of Dr. Sabi are pretty much based on the Garden of Eden and the Bible. And that's what I was studying and trying to learn because I figured out that, like, if the birds can fly and they can leave the garden, can't the seeds spread, or can't the river flow the seeds down the river? Like mangoes just float down the river, coconuts float down the river, So I'm like, they could grow a coconut grove down the road, and then you say, okay, well, that came from the Garden of Eden. So the coconut should still be there, right? Like, what's wrong with that idea of thinking and then just going back to finding all those things? So that's what I've been on with God just this whole time. And then I was like, oh, Dr. Sebi on it. He already know. Like, he done figured out a way to even identify the plants and find out what's natural and what's not. Different markers and things we have in understandings. There be toxic chemicals in unnatural plants that we can find that show us genetic manipulation and stuff. Then you can go and study it. They'll tell you when they put a patent on it and created it with a radiation or whatever they did, you know. So it's not just natural, like, everybody think they just put a seed in the ground and it grew, and it's like, bro, it ain't that simple. It's so complicated. Like, and then you got these unnatural plants. Every year they regrow them. It's not like they growing for like 200 years, and the roots going 300 feet in the ground. They regrowing them every year, a new crop, and then they do maybe a break or whatever in 7 years. I don't know, but it's I think all of that is wrong. I want to redesign the whole garden systems of the world and help the world. And it's not going to work with the slave food. We cannot go into the future with slave food. It's making people crazy, making people sick. It's not making you rich, and it's making pollution. Like, even if we say we can take it and make it into a gasoline or something, it's like, well, how much pollution is that going to make? We got to grow marijuana and things to clean the air and to clean the water. And I can use marijuana to do all of that. So I'm designing systems based off of marijuana to clean pollution, because that's what they use marijuana to do. If they spill oil or something like that, you can go and grow marijuana there to clean the soil. Um, it's a lot of good things about cannabis that people don't know about. Now, would I smoke that cannabis? I don't think that should be maybe smoked. Maybe they should just turn that into bricks or something. You know, turn it into compost and I don't know, feed it to another plant. I don't know, but we have to see what the toxins are on that type of cannabis. I would be scared to smoke some stuff like that, and that's why I always say, like, I am sometimes scared that cannabis could be dangerous, and senses of like that. Like, they're using toxic fertilizers, or it's cannabis that's stolen from a chemical spill cleanup, where somebody goes and jumps some fence and finds all this cannabis growing and thinks it's just there and you could steal it. But it's really like something like a land treatment type of operation, and that could be dangerous if they're like importing that and smoking that. That could be the real problem with the marijuana industry, beside some of the unnatural stuff that so many people talk about. You know, some cannabis naturally, if you just grow it better, you will have the best weed in the world. If you just know how to grow weed with dirt, you don't need no fertilizer. You can take the clippings and the trash that you throw away and burn it into an ash, and then feed it back to the plant as a fertilizer. So the plant, it has its own natural pesticides, so you don't need pesticides. All you need is air, water, and uh, daggone light, and a little bit of know-how to grow cannabis. You do not need no special stuff. You can get land raised natural cannabis and grow it the best, like you was like in a marijuana competition. Grow it like they do in the professional dispensaries and all that. Grow it just like they do, but all natural and you take care of it and turn it and get the leaves trimmed so it get more light. That's all it is. All you got to do is, sometimes they get stuff like some mushrooms that release CO2 into the air, or you can even get natural CO2, or something like that. Some people use CO2 to give the plants more carbon or whatever it is that the plants breathe with the CO2. So that is how they really get plants to be like amazing. So sometimes you will be like, oh man, the new weed is so strong, and oh man, that's GMO, that ain't natural. No, not necessarily. I could take the same plant, just let it grow outside in nature. I've seen them doing it in Jamaica with salt water in old tires on the side of a mountain. And I'm like, yo, they growing natural weed. It is just big and beautiful and good. And then if you take them seeds and grow it inside, and that would be indoor grown, endo. And when you get that endo, and you could grow it different kind of ways, whether it be a hydroponic or with soil or with coconut pellets and different kind of hydroponics. But I don't like the hydroponics because they use a lot of fertilizer type nutrients and stuff. I rather just use the dirt with worms, and you can get some ladybugs and some praying mantises and natural ways to deal with bugs and insects and stuff like that, and grow your weed 100% natural. And like that's what I think like a lot of people should be doing right now. Like y'all should be going to California and or somewhere and starting a cannabis company and growing it natural instead of complaining about the unnatural weed. Just grow natural weed and sell it. They letting you do it, but some of these people are like they're paid already, so they're not gonna go and risk their life and start a grow op because it's dangerous. People still try to rob you and stuff. Is you gotta be about that life. So people don't have no respect for these products. They use them in their music videos and stuff, but they don't really promote and really talk about herb and teach you about herb. They don't really study and know what they're talking about. I watch every kind of documentary I can about cannabis. I watch every farm. I read every book, magazine I can. I mean, I'm not read everything in the world, possibly for sure, but I'm trying, and I would like to. But every day new stuff come out. So either way, I'm about to end this live stream. Malcolm X almost done. We going to Malcolm X Day. Let's go.
Come together. And they're scared of it. And you sit there when they put the rope around your neck saying, forgive them, Lord, they know not what they do. As long as they've been doing it, they're experts at it. They know what they're doing.
With the murder.
No, since the federal government has shown that it isn't going to do anything about it, but talk, then it is a duty. It's your and my duty as men, as human beings. It's our duty to our people to organize ourselves and let the government know that if they don't stop that plan, we'll stop it ourselves. And then you'll see the government start doing something about it. But don't ever think that they're going to do it just on some kind of morality basis. No.
I think they ought to do it for a financial basis. Like giving us reparations is gonna make America look amazing. It's gonna really make America the greatest country in the world. And then if people get reparations that was slaves recently, that would be great. And then those companies maybe get forced to be owned by the city or something. Like McDonald's need to be owned by the government or something now. Government needs to step in, and they need to make them make a vegan McDonald's. And I'll be the manager of McDonald's vegan. I'm serious. Y'all don't remember my old profile picture was a picture of a McDonald's employee, but it was all green. And it was actually a superhero character from a movie, Blank Man. You know, the crazy part is, right, I'm about to light up another one and concentrate for y'all real quick because I'm hurting. Ow. Concentrate. Gotta concentrate. But yeah, man. So Malcolm X is talking right now. Like I said, I think not only will reparations make America amazing, but I think that also like cannabis legalization, it's gonna make us rich. America gonna be the greatest country ever, ever, ever. Like it's already one of the greatest, but I mean like if, like you make weed 100% legal so that we can like just grow it in the front yard and on the sidewalk and just leave it alone. Like weed can grow everywhere and just let it grow wherever there's like a forest, like on the side of the highways, whatever. Like that will make America amazing. And reparations, like I promise you, like ain't gonna be no more crime. Like for real. Like it'll be like, yo, just come and work at the weed farm and get some weed and have a good time with us. Everybody gonna have a weed farm. Everything is gonna be weed everywhere. gonna be weed at McDonald's. It's gonna be weed drinks, weed on your French fries, weed. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me. Like it's gonna be CBD in the McDonald's. Y'all don't know about it. We already got like they had like a Hardee's burger that was like CBD. So I was like trying to go see if they had a veggie burger, and I was gonna put the CBD on the veggie burger, but they it was like limited time, so I didn't get to go to it. It be some stuff going on y'all don't know about because these fake woke losers don't be in the market. They don't really they such scammers. They don't have enough time to even study the market to know the market. They're so busy running around lost chasing their own tail with the wrong people doing the wrong thing that they don't know the right thing. That's why I don't tell y'all too much because I'll be like, all they gonna do is copy and steal it and put it on their platform. And somebody said yesterday that like, yo, they be stealing your stuff. You said they said Chaka Bars be stealing my stuff. I don't even know if Chaka Bar steals my stuff right now. He might have stole my stuff back in the day. That's what I think. I literally think they stole my info and took it to him. I don't think he knew who I actually was until I got online. So what happened was I was living with hippies, and like the hippies, they made like videos and stuff, but I didn't make videos. I would be like, yo, I might make a video just like just me growing some vegetables, you know. But it wasn't like I was talking or teaching or nothing like that because I wasn't necessary. And then like um, I was just chilling for a while. Then I was studying and studying, and I was just like y'all could see me studying, and I would just let y'all like see my conversations and what I'm thinking about. Sometimes I would just be talking. It looked like I was talking crazy, but it would be notes for me to remember what I needed to do. And I'm like, why pull out another app when I could just type it right here on Facebook and screenshot it? And then if I forget the screenshot, it's still on Facebook for me. Like just a notepad for me. I don't care what y'all think about it. So y'all probably thought I was crazy and stuff back in the day. But it's like no, I was like living in the dark, and I would be typing, and I couldn't see the screen, or sometimes I would be typing, and my eyes would be closed. Like I just wouldn't even read what I typed. I wouldn't even check the spell check. I wouldn't, none of that. Like I wouldn't even care. Just leave the errors there. Like it ain't meant for nobody to read this. It's meant for me to know, and I'm gonna know exactly what I'm trying to talk about. So that's like my business practice, and that's what y'all don't even understand about me. So everybody thought I was just stupid or crazy. Then y'all started making content, smoking, and all that stuff because I had got out of jail, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, like he's stupid, he high, da da da," and y'all made fun of me. Y'all made fun of Kev Gills. And I feel like sometimes Kev is lost. He over there eating McDonald's. I'm like, stop that, Kev, man. I know I used to have on the McDonald's uniform and shit on my profile picture. I didn't have the vegan burger yet at McDonald's. It didn't come out yet. I was trying to make them release it for y'all, so you can order it on Kev Gills. But now we got the marathon burger, so I'm trying to see if you gonna order the marathon burger. If you don't order the marathon burger, bro, you tripping. If you go live, I'm going in the comments right now and say, dude, you better order some marathon burger and the vegan one too, just for that shit. And stop talking shit about drSebijr. Y'all, if y'all don't know Kev be on YouTube and stuff, man. He not really on Instagram like that. He got kids and stuff, so y'all leave Kev alone. I got more kids than everybody though. I got more kids than everybody. Some of y'all might be my clones. I don't know who you is sometimes. I'm out here. They say there's a Beast Boy out here. I'm trying to figure out who are they talking about. I'm about to find this out real quick before we go. Into the live stream with
So I
Malcolm.
don't believe in violence. That's why.
I'm not gonna play the rest of this because he's talking about violence, and I'm not trying to do that. I just don't want to be censored. This is 1965. Y'all go watch. It's all over the internet archives, old recordings of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. This is one of his last speeches. I think it's uh, wild. I wanted to play it from the beginning, but I just stopped so much that I'm not gonna play that for y'all. But I want to look up who is this daggone Beast Boy. I'm like, I told you, I'm out here with goblins. It's a homeless superhero guy. I exposed his girlfriend the other day. Beast Boy. ATL. I don't know if he in Atlanta necessarily. Oh, Beast Boy, he's green. Oh my God, he looked like a Joker. He's a rapper. What? Oh man, it's a lady. Her son got tumors all over his face. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Y'all need to go to Ucha Village and I don't know where else, the hospital. Lord have mercy.
I mean, at
Hold on.
one point, you was, I guess, seen as kind of like
What?
normal, right? So
What
when
is
did we
this?
have this switch from
This is a guy that's all
normal
green. This is crazy. He got a 24-minute interview. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this. I just had to figure out what was this.
to like
We're
this
gonna pray for
type
him.
of behavior that we have
He
now?
covered in green paint or something.
Right?
He got on a superhero outfit, green
He
paint.
did it. Has there ever been any mental illness diagnosis or anything like that? How does that make you feel,
He
man?
got
Like, do
elf
you feel like
ears.
she loves you?
She doesn't. So,
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
nope.
Never?
Wow,
Do you want to have one?
wow.
I mean, what do
He
you
a
think's
super.
gonna
He a
take you
beast
to
boy
like
for
be
real. He
around
got the
a positive
outfit. I don't know.
personality type?
He
At
green.
24, like I say,
This is wild. He
where do you want to
24.
be 10 years from now? What do you want your
This
life
some shit.
to
I
look
told
like?
you Atlanta like Grand Theft Auto. Y'all didn't went crazy with this. Atlanta is what they say. Atlanta is not in this world. Like Atlanta is out of this world. So
They actually didn't
like Atlanta is like a portal when you come here. It's not like normal at all. It's something in the water. The CDC is here. Be careful, y'all. We got chemtrails. I don't know what's going on. They say it's forever chemicals in the water. Y'all be careful. This man running around green. Now he look like the Joker. What is this, man? He got an interview with Shaka Zulu flags in the background. What is this?
What,
He look like
are
the
you a
Joker now.
superhero or are you an action figure? Are you
Oh God! He said, "Are you a superhero or action figure?" What the fuck, dude? Playing in your face, dog.
okay for sure? And what you and when you migrated to Atlanta? You been here for in Atlanta for a year? Okay,
A
for sure.
year.
All
Damn,
right.
bruh.
So
Where he
what I
came
want to
from?
know is, brother, what what
What?
are you a superhero? Are you an action figure? Are you a hero? What is your identity, brother?
He's a superhero, but he look like the Joker right now. He looks like a bad guy, like a terrorist. This is crazy. Oh God, there's a good Joker and a bad Joker too, like in The Watchmen, and even he was bad.
years before I actually moved here, there was like a lot of cars that was actually on fire.
What?
I was the only person that was actually out there actually saving four like four families' life
Oh,
because
so he said he saved some people's life and the car was on fire.
like
I hope that's
children
true.
and stuff. And it kind of it actually hurt my heart because like when I was actually young,
He's a young man. Oh man. Okay. I don't know if I could take too much of this. He says he's a superhero. Okay.
Okay, for sure.
Superhero too. I'm a vampire. I just went Wolverine on y'all earlier.
At PD, we believe that your
Oh man. Well, I don't know what this is. They doing HVAC. Umar Johnson need to call these people with the HVAC company. Y'all ain't even getting paid to tell y'all this. This HVAC done popped up, and I said, "Dag on Umar Johnson." I heard the HVAC finally work now. I hope the mold ain't in the HVAC though. If the mold in the damn pipes and stuff, it's still it all in the ducts. Then the new that new HVAC gonna get mold in it. You know that, right?
comfort deserves more than a quick fix.
Umar called them people to pay them people to open that school. He ain't gonna do it. Oh God, he about to run to Africa. We don't know what he gonna do. Oh, I wish he'd just go to Cuba and just never come back. Just go. You might as well. He owes so many people money. I don't think he gonna ain't gonna be able to go nowhere soon if he don't open that school. Some people gonna be like, bro, I want my money. They gonna just start pulling up, give my money back. They don't take them shoes back they gave them and everything. That's fucked up, dog. Y'all ready to get my book? Y'all don't even want my book yet. Y'all didn't even read drSebijr book yet. Y'all not even ready for my book. Read Dr. Let's start off first. Let's read drSebijr book. Y'all want to read drSebijr book some more? I read it on the live the other day. Malcolm X Day. Superheroes and villains and shit. I hope he don't become a villain. Look like he might become a villain
Got you.
in heaven. See, if I didn't talk to Eric about
Right.
doing drSebijr, they could make me stop telling y'all the truth. But I'm telling y'all the truth, and it really happened. I'm a superhero, obviously, now. We got to watch this one. He is looking really depressed. He's talking about Jay Z, 50 Cent, Little Baby. What is going on? I'm gonna have to watch this later. This is like something where curiosity kills the cat, and you just gonna waste time, and you gotta watch it. Like sometimes people watch me like that. Don't do me like that. I'm a real big deal. Some other people may become important in the future if y'all get right. If y'all get right with God, God is what's gonna get y'all right. So I'm not saying y'all don't matter, but I'm just saying like I matter, like right now. In the future, maybe some of y'all will matter. I don't know if y'all gonna make it. I hope y'all do. I'm trying to get y'all right. Y'all don't want to get right. Y'all gonna have to figure it out the hard way, being hard headed and disobedient. And drSebijr was an elder. Y'all supposed to respect y'all elders. Malcolm X was an elder to us now. If he was still here, he would be an elder. drSebijr, if he was here, would be an elder. And y'all supposed to respect the elders. Y'all really like young people. I tell you, like some elders are young. And, I mean, some elders are like big babies and stupid. You know what I mean? And sometimes they stuck in their ways and they comfortable in the plantation and shit like that. But it's just like you gotta like learn still. You gotta understand something out of their wisdom, something like, oh well, they just used to being on the plantation. They didn't have Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta understand where they coming from. Like y'all got accounts. Y'all don't have to show your picture to make account to play a video game. Back in the day, you couldn't do that. Like, so when I play my video game, I play as a black character, and then they start doing racist stuff to me. Yesterday, in the middle of my video game, dude shot the tires out of my car. Then he daggone drove us into the dead zone. So then I'm dying now. So I'm healing myself. This dude, I jump out the car, heal myself. He tries to steal the car. So then I daggone, he tried to do something because I found another car. He started shooting at the other car before I can even get to it. So then I shoot at his car. I'm blowing at his car with bow and arrows. I'm in the video game. This stuff is crazy. So I done shot his car 5, 6 times, at least maybe 6, 7 times with the daggone bow and arrows. They done blew up. This is some real stuff happening in video game. Crazy, right? So it's so fun. But this is just annoying as fuck. 'Cause sometimes teammates like start messing with you because we're bored in the game. And we're just like, let's fight each other, and you can't really hurt each other, but you can. So they'll do stuff like that, like blow up your car, because then the game will let you be like, okay, man, what's happening? Like, was that an accident? Like, no, he did that on purpose. Like he's a jerk. Like but sometimes they do it by accident. It's just accidents happen. So we over here fighting each other. Me and my teammate is fighting each other in the game. And this dude has the weirdest name. And I'm like, this got to be like a weird kid. So I'm just like, okay, I ain't gonna get vulgar or nothing. I'm gonna just be like, man, leave me alone. And every time I tried to get a new car, he kept getting to the car before I could get to it, and then blowing out the tires. I got in one car without the tires. I'm racing to the safe zone. He starts crashing into my car. So I get out the car, start shooting at him again, trying to blow up his car. His car still ain't blowing up. I'm like, what the heck? This is crazy. Like either this game is racist, or I need to test out like how much it take to blow up this car. So I do little tests like that sometimes in the game. Y'all might see me doing stuff, and sometimes I'm doing it to make noise, like, or sometimes I'm doing it to test out a weapon to understand the strength of the weapon and how the technique of it works in the game. So it was a fun little test, and I don't even get stressed out about it. I'm like, but boy, I was so mad. I was like, dude, you make us lose, and we're not gonna make it to the big screen. Like they're not gonna put us on YouTube if you make us lose in the live, bro. Like maybe we might make it for fighting each other and being funny. I don't know, but it was kind of funny. I didn't even get mad at it, but I don't know if they were doing that to me because they're racist. But I don't even get mad sometimes. Sometimes they get racist in the game, and y'all need to stop that, man. It's not even like cool or funny. It's like just win. If you win, it doesn't matter what color you are. You won. I can't hate you no matter what. Like you could be not even able to walk and beat me in the video game. You're the champ. Dang, you beat me. You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna go and moonwalk down the street later, and you won't be able to do that. So don't hate me because you should have went vegan and studied how to heal yourself. drSebijr Jr. Y'all didn't know that's where it was going. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. We're going to the event. Y'all gonna be there. I will see you there. My enemies gotta run and hide. They run and hide when I show up. Oh, you know what? I want to play that Professor Dave one more time. Boy, this Beast Boy was crazy. Let me say, Professor Dave. Okay. This is crazy. This one right here. Where they misspelled Terrence Howard name.
Hey everyone.
I was watching this when I woke up. I was like, what is
This, of course, is possible because, contrary to popular belief, The Matrix is not a movie from the 90s with Keanu Reeves like you thought, but is actually the reality we all live in. And by reality we all live in, I am, of course,
Hey.
referring to the pathetic.
I don't agree with everything Professor Dave does because I haven't watched all of his stuff. And I don't know if he, like, I don't know. I have to go watch his stuff. But the things that he does, or Billy Carson and Terrence and whatnot, are hilarious. And I hit the like button, so I'm watching it with y'all real quick on Malcolm X Day. Because Malcolm X said, we not racist. And if he right and beat you in a debate, Billy Carson, I'm not going to be racist and try to act like you superior than him. Nah, he beat you in a debate, and he beat all of y'all. All of y'all are exposed because of what's it called, Brother Polite, Tariq Nasheed, Jay Morrison, Nature Boy, Rashad Jamal, Yaki Awakened, 19 Keys, RZA Islam, Red and Blue Pill, KT the Archer you all exposed. Malcolm X Day 2025. I'm gonna just go down that list real quick. Professor Dave.
Blue-pilled fantasies.
Professor Dave explains. Some of them got people thinking that we are not in the real world, that we're in a simulation. No, we're in a real world with fake trees. We're in a real world with fake food, air that's not clean. That's not air. That's pollution.
Of delusional narcissists who have convinced themselves they took the red pill and are walking through life as none other than Neo himself. Those are the intellectual toddlers Billy and Terry are grifting to. Well, since so many of you have asked to be kept abreast of their shenanigans, let's take a peek at
problem
what
is,
these...
I am the real Neo in the Matrix. I use neodymium. I actually am the real Christ, Black Jesus. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I can't really walk on water, but I just act like it and moonwalk. But it's Chris Brown does it too sometimes. Anyway, that's my name too. So don't wear it out. I appreciate y'all, all the fans. You know what I mean? Y'all see, that's probably my cousin on the stage. I don't even know. I got to find out if we related. We might be. I don't know.
wannabe Wachowskis have to say these days.
Orlando tried to tell y'all it's more than one Chris Brown. I'm the other Chris Brown, for real. Y'all don't know that? I keep trying to tell y'all, yeah, I'm Chris Brown. Yeah. Y'all been calling me Chris Brown all this time, and I never told y'all. Like, people like to be silly and be like, what up, Chris? Chris Brown? Yeah, Chris Brown. And then, they have fun, but no, that's really my name, too. You call me Chris Brown. I don't mind. I never got mad about it this whole time, either. I've never been jealous of him.
Wow, this is just like a real movie, except instead of just being a graphic for a production company, it's...
Oh, God. Hold up. This is the part where they misspelled the name.
I already regret my
What's the
decision.
fractal key of the galaxy?
Other galaxy.
Dear God, the fractal of the key of the.
What is this he said?
Books.
This is the fractal.
Yes.
You wrap yourself in the key of that other galaxy.
Dear God, the fractal of the key of the galaxy. I hope you guys are entertained by this video.
Why you want to go to another galaxy if your wife in this galaxy? Ain't your kids in this galaxy? Don't go to outer space. It's stupid. Ain't your family in this galaxy? How you gonna be at the daggone cookout? What you ain't gonna bring no watermelon to the cookout?
Already regret my decision to make it.
You ain't coming back? Don't go to outer space, y'all. Stay on Earth. Y'all know heaven is on Earth?
These guys are really investing in themselves with this production value. I won't subject you to the entire ridiculous theme song.
Oh,
but Billy is
God.
right, of course. You can't put.
I want to see this part where he put. Oh, here it go. Where he misspelled his name.
Can't spell parents.
Here it go.
Is
Oh,
that they didn't figure that out.
hold on. Here it go.
You that would be worth selling.
Professor Dave.
Terrence Howard is a celebrated American actor known for his strong performances in movies such as Hustle and Flow and Iron Man. He was born.
Oh God, he got to go down that long list again. Hold on.
Reads the name incorrectly. It's supposed to be an E there, not an A. So as hilarious as it is that they didn't figure that out and are misspelling it again in front of his face, it's nowhere near as funny as the fact that Billy can't spell parents. You guys,
I told you.
I just told you that Billy can't spell.
Thank you, Professor Dave explains. This video got 692,000 views. Boy, you about to? Is that almost a million? What? Shit. Wow, I did not know that. I reshared you, sir. I'm resharing you right now. Everybody go hit the like button. Professor Dave explains. Hit the button. Hit the button.
Terrence decided to move to New York to be.
Cause I said this video looked like the AI glitched and it made both of them into one person. Or it made Billy look younger and it's just weird. But the misspelling of parents in Terrence's name is.
So as hilarious as it is that they didn't figure that out and are misspelling it again in front of his face, it's nowhere near as funny as the fact that Billy can't spell parents. You guys, I just told you that Billy can't spell parents. Strap in.
Terrence decided to move to New York.
Oh, he says strap in. Get ready. Oh God. When the beginning start off that bad, this is like epic. This is like, wow. I cannot believe y'all promoted this stuff. Y'all are all exposed. Red pill, blue pill, KT the arch degree, Black Magic. You changed your name, whatever. Black Magic 363, Brother Rich and all that. Billy Carson is trash. I told you. Professor Dave, I don't know if he saw my content. If you do, please hit the like button. Let me know. If you want me to come on the show and tell you what I know, because I got a bunch of content about Billy Carson that y'all didn't even put into y'all. So y'all be getting it from a mathematical level. I don't know that much math, but I appreciate your content. So I hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. If you see my video, Professor Dave, I actually talked about Billy Carson not being able to read a long time ago because I would just watch him when he read and he would say all kind of words weird. And I think you showed that before in another video or somebody else did. And I was just like, that's crazy. Because I was seeing the same thing and I was like, man, something ain't right here. Because he said he got a space agency and all this kind of stuff. And then they showed his websites wasn't legit. I wasn't going on the websites. I'm not trying to get hacked. Y'all went on the website. I appreciate y'all doing that. So I was like, them websites got to be dangerous. I'm scared of them. Like, I don't trust that guy. He's the snake for real, not the good snake, the bad one. You know. So I'm not gonna play the rest of this video, but it's Bill and Terry's excellent adventure. Bill and Terry's excellent adventure in the Matrix. I'm about to play Ninja Turtles and do karate all day in the sun. Karate! Wow! I got Bruce Lee book. Y'all want to see? Oh, y'all want me to read Bruce Lee book? It's around here somewhere. I don't know. I think I fell asleep reading it. It's around here. I found Bruce Lee book. Remember in Meteor Man when he found Bruce Lee book and he touched it, it got all the karate powers? And I'm blank man. Y'all don't put that together? How happy God makes me like. I'm like, God, are you trying to like show me something? God is amazing. I'm like, God, you funny, God. God is so great. God is the funniest. God is so great, man. Y'all don't know about God. Y'all gotta find Jesus. Y'all never found Jesus? Some people gotta go to jail. They said to find Jesus. Oh yeah, you gotta find him. Sometimes you can find Jesus if you look for him. You got to seek to find Jesus. You gotta ask. Be like, God, is that Jesus around here? Like you can ask God right now, am I a child of God? And to ask God to give you a sign. Then I can look for a sign right here in this book. This is the way you could do it. This basic psychic type stuff. So this Bruce Lee book. I got like sometimes when I go live, I'm gonna do a whole Bruce Lee episode and do push-ups with y'all. This is his actual martial arts. He created a form of martial arts. I already had this book, but my cousin had it, so I had to. Like my cousin, he not gonna give me his book with all his notes and stuff. He want to be a karate master, so me and my cousin might fight, but I don't want to hurt my cousin, so I'll beat y'all up. So y'all don't understand that I'm a real Super Saiyan. We really do stuff like this and don't play around. Like these people are losers out here, y'all. You're supposed to read a book. So straight rear thrust to the body, when properly timed and correctly delivered, the straight rear thrust to the body is a most punishing blow and comparatively safe one. So if I hit you with this one hit, correctly delivered to the body, is the most punishing blow. There you go, right there. I found it. And it's on page 101. Now, ain't God funny? I told you God was funny. That's how I could do it to you. See, I tried to see, I wanted to make sure I didn't go to the right middle of the book. Maybe I did. I said, I don't like that. Sometimes you go to the middle of the book, the joke is right there. So I said, let me just see. So how do I got to do the most powerful blow? All I need to do, so to knock you out today, like Meteor Man, if you want some smoke, I got the move to do it right now in the boxing ring. Come see me in the boxing ring Juneteenth. Come on. Come on, I dare you. I got the most powerful blow right here. I got it before you did. I'm practicing. How I say. This blow should frequently this blow should be frequently employed against an adversary who protects his face with his rear hand when leading to the head. So if you protect your face with your rear hand when leading to the head, then I need to hit you with that blow to the body and knock you all the way out. Knock your chakras loose. Okay, Bruce Lee. That's how. Let me get a picture to make sure I'm doing it right. I know you got some drawings and how to do it. Okay. Got photographic memory in this motherfucker. You done fucked up. I'm Meteor Man, you stupid. My character was Meteor Man at first, and y'all was like, is he a superhero? Well, what do you think? There you go, right there. So, this. Hmm, hmm, that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to do some of these later. Yep. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that. I'm watching Muhammad Ali. Man, if Muhammad Ali would have fought Bruce Lee, that would be crazy. I want to do that in a video game. Muhammad Ali versus Bruce Lee. That would be the greatest fight. I remember. I think they played around one time, and I got the Wolverine right here. Bow, Wolverine. I told y'all I was going Wolverine. Why do y'all play so much? Wolverine. Don't don't say my name. Fear God. I'm here to beat up the terrorist. Don't act like a terrorist. I'm about to be a bounty hunter in this mug. What? Is this comic book about bounty hunters? Is Wolverine a bounty hunter? I think he did was a bounty hunter too. Pretty sure. Pretty much. With this ninjas. Yeah, Wolverine out here for X-Men. Yo, turn up Malcolm X, X-Men. Y'all don't know that Malcolm X is actually the X-Men is actually based off of Malcolm X. So I actually got everything I need right here. God got me. Y'all don't know God is good like that. Like this America. I can I can read a comic book and box you. You're gonna lose. I got the book. You cannot beat me. I'm the greatest. A kung fu master. Only problem is I do real karate. I don't do like boxing matches, so you gotta put gloves on me and stuff. But we're gonna end the live. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man. Please hit the like button, reshare. I appreciate y'all.